a very, very brief recap of the last session. You guys explored through the Corrigan Forest after dropping hot from Coral Point and made your way through navigating our native forest. As you moved through, you tried to kind of move your way through the forest without alerting the herd that you were there. Trying to convince the local plant life not to kind of give away your position. Navigating kind of this ivy field using a bit of teleportation from Ode and a bit of magic from Byron, and ultimately navigating the Crystal Canyon, a bit of a Malifor as far as name goes. Um, while unfortunately kind of capturing the attention of some of the local fae in in spite of this, you guys were able to make good progress and rested up for the night, wherein Artuk was able to speak with the local plant life once again and kind of get a sense that the herd knew you were present but didn't know precisely where you were yet. And you all went to bed as Zeka and Byron discussed morality, and Byron really did make a good show in support of morality. But
Yep.
moving on from that, you guys awoke the next morning and continue your trek. You are now, it's probably about 11 o'clock in the morning. And as you guys are moving through the forest, Artuk has alerted to the rest of you that you are about a half hour run away from the sacred grove. But just as you were rounding a bend, Artuk also noticed the herd, or at least someone in pursuit of them. And as he made a break for it, he was shot by an arrow and then beaten savagely by the presumed archdruid. To give once again his description, he appeared first significantly taller than Artuk, standing about 7.5 feet tall, with a very large amber oaken cane or staff beside him, with these massive antlers like a crown forming around him with wooden armor. As Artuk was struck but rose once again to meet him, you saw the expression on the archdruid's face change as he stood fully tall at 9 feet, towering over Artuk. And that is where we are. So, first things first, I am going to have us. 1 second. I'd like everyone, grab your token, and then we are going to roll initiative.
Is there any chance that while Artuk was being beaten savagely, we could have done like one little thing?
That is what we are going to come to. I'm going to roll for initiative for the Archdruid. Essentially, if you beat the Archdruid's initiative, you can get off one spell beforehand. Artuk, I'm going to count it as you getting off the gateway dagger out the gate was your action. So
roll low for the Archdruid.
Yeah, give me 1 sec. I need to roll for a couple of things.
We're missing. What is that? Is that a 1 or a 20?
That's a wow. It really does not want. It's a 1.
An 8?
Fucking natural 1.
Nice.
Excellent.
So I'll get something in. That's important.
Okay, so
also we're definitely missing Zeka.
Yeah, hang on. Sorry.
Do you need me to roll for him?
It's on the board. He's right here.
Yeah. Could you roll for me?
Yeah.
Oh, right. All right, then. Artuk, you got yours in. Sunny, do you have a spell or any
just change over to Zeka, technically.
Like a full round of attacks or anything?
Technically.
I don't think I have any prep things that I can do, unless I can spend a whole minute to learn something about him.
Absolutely.
You can wind your arm up like Popeye.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna start doing my Donkey Kong.
You could, in all fairness, take the dodge action.
That's true. I will take the dodge action.
Okay.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Kezia, I'm assuming Longstrider.
Yep.
Morak, anything that you want to pop on yourself?
Morak puts his hand behind his back and pulls out a Shadow Blade.
Okay. So we're doing this shit right now.
I don't know.
I get a turn too, right?
It's the only one that I can hold.
And Zeka, you also got one off. Zeka, what spell, if any, do you want to pop out the gate?
I mean, is it a question, David?
I need you to put it in words. You're a right bastard, you know that?
I will do it at 4th level, by the way.
4th level? Okay.
Yeah, since we apparently have 3 of them. Jesus fucking Christ. How do I do the aura? Let me do the aura.
1 second, I need to...
Aura, radius, 15 feet. All right. Yeah, I'm trying to. Is there anything else that would be more? I guess I could cast silence on the druid. Would that be more useful?
You got 10 seconds to decide. 10.
Nah, I know who I am.
Okay. 10.
Do you mind if, as part of mine, along with the Gateway Dagger, I can say something?
Go ahead.
Cool. Like seeing all of this jumping into action, I'm going to look back to everybody. Y'all, they're not doing anything wrong. They're just protecting home. Don't be lethal. And then I'm going to turn to Röfír, and you too. We're here to address the blight. You kill us, you release it here. Don't be lethal.
Ooh, that's convincing.
Artuk,
Damn.
it is your turn.
All right. Okay. That was as far as I'd gotten. I didn't think I'd be first in initiative. Here we go.
Frankly, thought it would be Kezia. Also,
Frankly,
Archdruid would be higher up.
Realizing I didn't roll a natural 20. I rolled a natural 19.
I rolled higher for Zeka than I did for myself.
Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
We want the cleric going.
David, question about Artuk and the Blight. I know that a couple of questions, I guess, here. The biggest one being, though, I know that in the past I've I've leaned into Blight flavor on some of my wild shaping abilities. Are my wild shaping abilities, like my spell slots, consumed by the Blight and powered by the Blight over the past year and a half?
Do you mean like turning into a bear or turning
into
a spore?
If I turn into a bear, do I inherently become a spore bear, or have I chosen to let it be a spore bear?
I'd let you make a wisdom save.
That's how all of my spells work, right? You'll let me make a wisdom save. Yeah, that's what I thought.
What'd you make? What'd you get?
I haven't made a wisdom save. I was just telling him that is what I expected. Okay.
Shame when that curse starts not going well for you.
Yeah, right? Isn't it the worst when you make a character choice and you have to deal with the consequences of your own choices?
Tragic.
Tragic.
I don't want to kill characters. Saves them all the trouble.
Yeah, right? Fuck. Okay. I'm reeling.
By the way.
Reeling for what I want. Oh, okay, cool. I am going
to the store.
I'm going to. Can you use the help action on an attack?
No, it's a full action.
No. On someone like can I hold a help action for someone else's attack?
Sure.
If you use the help action, all attacks against that creature will be at advantage.
That one. So
yeah, that sounds.
If you use the help action, it will instantly kill.
I could have sworn that's how that works.
I'm pretty sure that's.
Oh well. Okay, all right.
Ability check, provided the check is before the start. Attack is not an ability check. Never mind.
Oh, wait, what?
Oh wait, no, never mind. Second text. You can aid a friendly creature in attacking. Feint distract. Either way, if your ally attacks, the first attack rolls advanced. You can do it for the next one attack.
Okay. There you go.
Well, then I am going to use my bonus action to lazy step 10 feet to disengage. Why did I get moved back? What the fuck? That was weird. I'm going to move 10 feet in that direction. And I guess I'll do it to like there. And then I am going to hold the help action for the person who next makes an attack on Röfír.
Be within 5 feet of them.
Within 5 feet of my friend, right? Of my.
No, 5 feet. Let me make sure. Help 5e. Man, getting a lot of use out of this tab today.
Yeah, right. It's when you don't have all your spells, you have to use game rules, which is weird.
I feel like it would have to be next to the enemy because otherwise I could just have Milo permanently helping me.
You have to be within 5 feet of the creature you're assisting in the attack.
Wait, really?
Okay, so
I
can be right there, and my person can come through the gateway and stand in front of me, like here.
You have to be within 5 feet of Röfír.
Oh, okay. When you said within 5 feet of the creature who you're helping, I was like, oh, well, the person I'm helping could be there.
I was trying to say helping attack, but I was eating mozzarella.
Understood. I understand. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, then
that's a good thing because I was gonna abuse that with Milos.
Cool.
I've got you. Don't worry.
Okay. Then I'm just going to go ahead and run 10 feet that way 5 feet that way without disengaging. I really don't have a lot I can do right now. I do, but they're terrifying to use right now, and I don't want to. Artuk is specifically terrified of showing that he's still losing to the blight in front of Röfír.
60 seconds.
Okay. Yeah, I take the help action. That's it. That's Artuk's turn.
Sonny, you are up.
All right.
Sonny, you see. Actually, hold on 1 second. Okay, no. Actually, before anything else goes on, Röfír is going to look at you, Artuk. He's just going to kind of glower at you. He's not going to say anything immediately, but he is going to kind of bring his staff down
to the
ground, and he is going to use a legendary action to summon beasts.
Yep.
Oh.
That is 1 for this round.
We are fighting an archdruid.
You are... Actually, no. He calls out and says, "Come, spirits of the forest, aid in this fight." You see a pause. "And you too, assholes," as you see click divers materialize.
See what materialize?
The click divers, the terrifying guinea pig ones.
Delightful.
So I will just add those to the board and add them to initiative. But yes, you actually see at Röfír's side, from the water itself, they almost like kind of coagulate from the water. A spiritual elk. And a little further down, actually, on either side here, you see 2 wolves. And then from a nearby click diver nest over here, you see it seems like they were bothered. To clarify for the click divers, they are once again about guinea pig size, have massive dragonfly wings, a xenomorph mouth, and they click as they dive towards you, and they feel like they're being stabbed with a poison knife, according to Artuk.
Damn.
Can you feel the poison on a knife? I feel like that would kind of be overshadowed by the knife.
They just feel cold.
They just happen.
Or
They're
burn.
worse.
Or green.
Right. Sonny, you are up.
All right.
I'm gonna look to Sonny and say, I can get you over there.
There's literally a gateway.
I've got this.
Okay.
Don't worry, Zeka. I'll high five him.
I high five him back.
I step through the gate. Bloop.
Forgot that was there.
I don't know if there's going to be a better way. You can move through friendlies, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you can. Kezia, what is your dex?
What is my dex?
Yeah.
Stay here.
Pretty
It's plus
high.
4. It's 18.
It's 18?
Yeah.
This
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
I am not as fast as the click divers. I roof. 19.
Amazingly, you are better at them in initiative, though.
Oh my god.
By the thinnest of margins.
They're as fast as me.
This log behind Mr. Man, what is it? How big is it? Like, could it be conceivably be like half cover or full cover?
So it's actually, sorry, allow me to address the board real quick. This section, if you guys can look, it's basically broken up into 3 levels of elevation. Where you are, let's call that 0 elevation. There's this little lip right here that is, for all intents and purposes, 5 feet up. Then up here, 10 feet up. This fallen tree branch bridges that gap. So it is overhead of you. You could run through it, and if you were up on this upper echelon, you could use it as a bridge.
Oh,
Okay.
that makes sense. And what are the yellow balls?
The yellow balls are where there is natural sunlight. Bright sunlight, you could even say. Bright enough for a mirror to catch.
So,
weirdly specific, but okay.
Could I move over? Well, let's see. I can move here.
You could get into there, yeah.
Fair note, though. You need to be next. Oh wait, no, he doesn't need to be next to me to get the help.
You just need to be next to Röfír because it's
understood.
The idea of it, the action is basically you're grabbing him.
I get it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, hi, I'm Sunny, and I'm going to take a swing with the Thunderball at advantage. I'm on top of it. Does a 24 hit?
Yes, sir.
Okay. With that, I am going to use maneuvering attack, and I'm going to expend one of my superiority die. And Sunny's gonna like just look over to he's gonna kind of glance over to towards Artek as the druid is looking towards Sunny, and he's gonna like give him kind of like a nod and a wink to get out of the way. So you can move up to half of your speed without provoking an attack of opportunity.
You are awesome. Okay, Artuk. My movement is what, 30? Yeah. 5, 10. I'm gonna just run back to there.
Leaving him alone with the archdruid.
This man is qualified.
Okay, so that's going to be 15 plus 1d8 for my 50, 60, 17, 18 damage.
So, sorry, 18 damage?
Correct.
You got it. That's first.
Yes, and I don't know if it matters for damage resistance, but 3 of that's thunder. The rest is bludgeoning, I suppose.
Does not matter at the moment.
Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and make a second attack with the Thunderball.
Wait, didn't you already? Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was one attack.
Sorry, forgot you had advantage for a second. 19 will hit.
And this one would not be at advantage because it was only for the first attack, correct?
Correct. But yes, it does hit still.
Okay, I'm going to re-roll the 2 because I have great weapon fighting.
Go ahead.
I don't know how to just re-roll that, so I'm just going to roll it.
Re-roll the strict numbers.
Okay, it's a 2 again. So it's going to be 13 damage.
Okay. So that's 31 damage total. Got it. All right. Well struck, fellow. He says this. He doesn't. He mocks you.
So he brings his maul around like twice. He swings it around his head and clips him once and then smacks him with it.
All right. Anything else for you, Sonny?
That is it. I'm done.
Hold on a second. You are a blight-covered warforged. I'm going to have him make a perception check at you.
Ooh, valid.
He looks at you, Sonny. So the way as it hits, as you kind of bring them all down, you see he kind of raises up and it kind of impacts against this wooden, what do you call it? It's like the armor that kind of covers, doesn't matter.
A bracer. It's a bracer.
Arc skin.
Oh. Kind of the wooden bracer on his arm. And just kind of looks, kind of grabs them all and kind of forces it back as you're kind of trying to bring it back for another couple of attacks, and just looks at you, sees specifically the blight, and then Artek, make an insight check. Sunny as well, you can make an insight check.
16.
Sunny. Oh, that hit hard. Oh, he's scared of you.
Sonny's gonna get close, like as he's like kind of battling this. Sonny's like as they're battling, Sonny's gonna get real close. You know, their faces are like close up together. He's like, "It's me. I'm the Blight Walker."
Damn.
He looks over at Artuk, and Artuk, with that 16 insight, he's not doing well to hide it. You just see this element of sadness on his face. He looks over at you, and it's like he looks back at Sunny, and he just says, "I'm sorry that you were forced to go through this." As he kind of picks up his staff, we are going to go over to Zeka.
Damn. All right. So, like, not killing, huh? That's pretty crazy.
Remember, no Russian.
Okay, hang on. I haven't used Milos in a while. Like, low-key forgot he existed, so I need to just remember. Okay, cool. All right. Milos. Because he acts on my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna say.
He's going to go through the portal and get to him and use the help action. So next attack has advantage. Then I'm going to go through the portal and I'm going to actually step out this way. Both the Archdruid and the deer need to make a wisdom, or is it wisdom saving throw?
It's your
I think
spell.
I'd warn about that. They could take an attack of opportunity if you step out that way.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, cool.
I would say kind of just the nature of the portal. It's fine.
Cool. Good to know.
And either way, anyway,
it is a wisdom save.
I believe yes, wisdom saving throw, both of them.
Okay, the Archdruid is going to get a 15. Does that pass?
No.
Okay, Archdruid fails, and what else? The Spirit Elk, right?
The Spirit Elk, yeah.
The Spirit Elk is going to get an 8. So both fail.
So both fail. Then, okay, so next I need to roll damage for that. And I did this at 4th level. Okay, so that's 24 radiant damage to both of them. And we're back to radiant, gang, because Sunny's alive. So, you know, the Chef Boyardee chefs are just like jump, or wait, no. I'm sorry. Retcon earlier when I cast Spirit Guardians, you guys noticed that this time the usual chefs didn't come out. Instead, you see Zeka kind of look down and inward, and you see a shiny gold visage of Sunny step out from him. And Sunny kind of looks to him and nods, and then he runs forward and uses Eldritch Blast to do this damage. Okay. So it's his usual Sunny self with all of his warlocky stuff. And so Sunny steps out and does this, and he's just like taking him to town.
Nice.
So that's that. Then I have advantage on my next attack against him, so as my action, I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Go ahead, roll attack.
Why didn't that work? That's weird. I clicked it, but nothing happened.
Oh no, he's immune.
Okay, there we go. Does a 27 hit?
Yes, sir.
Oof. Not great damage roll, but 12 damage. Still pretty decent. And then as my bonus action, I am going to cast a 4th level spiritual weapon. And I'm going to put it right. We still need to fix the graphic for this, but this is the spiritual weapon.
Give me a token.
I put it down.
No, I mean just give me art and I'll make a new token for it. I just need it.
Oh, okay. I put a ninja mask on it. Does that help?
All right, that'll be easy. Listen, for me, it's the one that doesn't have your hit points. It's easy for me.
Oh, okay, there you go. So I mean, I can tell. And I'm doing it at 4th level. This will not be an advantage because I already used the help. So spiritual weapon at 4th level does a 18 hit.
18 just hits.
Sick. And it does 14 points of force damage.
Okay.
Yeah. So you see Zeka just step through, and him and the visage of Sunny, he kind of looks over to Sunny and gives a wink. And Milos will kind of bat at the Archdruid's face to give him advantage, and he'll throw a big old fireball at him, and then with his other hand he'll like reach up, and the familiar spinning saw blade of Mystara's hand will come out, and like almost like a chakram will get thrown out at him, and it looks like he's about to block it, but then Sunny kind of like deflects it out of the way with an Eldritch Blast, and that clocks him right in the chest.
Hell yeah. Alrighty. Then yeah, you hit him pretty goddamn good with that turn. Is that the end, or do you have anything else?
I literally, other than movement, I have nothing else to do, so I am done. And also, worth noting, while they are within the radius, they have half movement.
Okay. At the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action to use Dispel Magic.
That's valid.
Unfortunately, he is doing it at 3rd level, so it is a roll off. The DC is 14.
Oh, hell yeah.
Not a roll off. I just roll and see.
Which effect is he choosing? Is he choosing spiritual weapon or
Spirit Guardians, not the spiritual weapon?
Yeah, I figured, but
natural 20, so as the little spiritual sunnies float around and deflect the chakram into him, it catches once again and kind of slices, I think, along like the side of his torso. But then the Archdruid, with surprising reach, reaches out, grabs one of the spiritual sunnies, and just crushes his fist, and the entire effect dissolves.
Oh, fuck.
That's not symbolic at all.
Oh, no.
All right. And
hey. And that's the end of that. And you did the damage to the elf, too, for the spirit guardian, right?
What was the... Yes, I already did.
Okay, good.
Sorry, I'm keeping track of it all, and it's hard to remember which ones are already done.
No, super valid. Oh, and sorry, one last thing. Milos will use the rest of his movement to just like kind of fly here, and he doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. He has the ability flyby.
Flyby.
And that's it.
All right. Based on that particular showing, Kezia, almost your turn, but not quite. As quite fittingly, bop, bop, bop. So some arrows are coming out from the woodwork. First, based on that showing, one for sure is going for Artuk. I think the other, and I think it's just going to be split between the 3 of you evenly. Sunny, Artuk, and Zeka.
Valid.
But
do I still have the effect of dodge, or that ended on my turn, right?
That ended when it came up to your turn.
Yeah.
I believe, if someone wants to look that up, I'll just calculate
I think it does.
It does, yeah. It's until the start of your next turn.
Okay. Then we're going to go for Artuk's shot first. That's going to be a 29 to hit.
You believe it or not, that hits.
I didn't believe it.
I couldn't believe it wasn't butter.
9 points of piercing damage. This one's
Did I see where this came from? Actually, really noting, because I know that they're among the trees here. I want to try to pick up as many of them as I can.
Make perception.
Do you see the glint of the sniper scope?
15. I don't see him. Okay, cool.
You do not see them.
Gotcha.
Zeka next, coming for you.
Yep.
That'll be a 27 to hit.
Just hit.
They are actually going to hit you. The arrow impacts in your back. You're very much focused on the Archdruid right in front of you, and just kind of from your back and from the side, it hits. I need you to make a strength saving throw as well.
Strength saving throw. I don't think I'm very strong.
Oh wait,
No,
no,
I am.
Sorry. Con save.
I'm a little bit more con. Hey, bud.
Okay, unfortunately, you fail.
Okay.
So
Guess
you
that
are
was
going
bad.
to take. You are going to take 11 points of piercing damage, and then you just feel from the back, right at about where your shoulder blade begins, just this searing heat just begin first and then erupt out of you as you see these lights kind of dance all around you. You are going to take an additional 8 points of radiant damage, and the next attack against you is at advantage.
Ooh, it's like a guiding bolt kind of situation.
Distinctly, the arrow is piercing your back.
Oh.
Owie!
Fuck.
And
Okay,
then
I put a little yellow marker to indicate the next attack is an advantage.
Perfect, thank you. Sonny, one more coming for you. Sonny, it's going to be an 18 to hit. Does that hit?
Meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it. You are going to take, 13 points of piercing damage. Sonny and Zek, if you guys would like to make a perception check as well, go right ahead.
I would love to.
18.
Okay.
My perception's pretty good. 17.
Just not quite good enough.
Damn, 18's not good enough?
Rangers, man.
Yeah.
Fair point.
They do be
Kezia,
ranging.
you are up. Carson, welcome to the call. Roll initiative. Kezia,
I am in my car.
unfortunate. He is out of it until such time as you arrive.
Unless
Kezia, you are up.
you want a puppet, I can move your person.
I trust Adam to be able to play Byron correctly.
All right. We'll deal with that in just a minute. Kezia, though, it is your show right now.
We know how much Adam loves Warlock.
They're definitely
Byron's a
not a
bard.
warlock.
Byron's a
Anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Spider Climb on myself,
Okay.
and I'm gonna move. I can't see any of this going on right now.
You hear the sounds of muffled violence, and actually I'm not going to make you roll for it. You see Kezia as the resident archer who loves hiding in the woods and shooting people. You see emerging from the brush over in, I'll just say this general direction. You don't know where. Just three arrows just and then suddenly owie from Sunny, from Zeka, and ow from Artuk.
Huh. Okay. That's actually very, very good to know. Thank you so
Also,
much.
Is Longstrider and Spider Climb, are both of those concentration?
No, Longstrider is not concentration.
Good. It's a bad spell.
I looked that up too. I was like sitting here like, there's no way. It's not concentration though.
That is such an underpowered spell. We can discuss that later. But go on. Go right ahead.
Okay, great. So essentially what I want to do is I want to get over here. And then I want to kind of climb a little bit, but like kind of hide underneath. Like you said it's up to the top one is 10 feet?
So this lower section, it's a little hard to see right now with the
That's 5 feet?
This section here is the 5 feet, and then right here is 10 feet.
Okay, that sounds fine to me. I want to hide basically on the lower portion from the archers that are above. I do not want them to see me. So what I want to do is I want to cast Spider Climb, move that direction, and bonus action hide. Is that something that I will be capable of doing?
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll your stealth check. I'll roll perception for the two of them. He has advantage.
Because it seems like right now they are a little distracted.
Just roll your roll your stealth. I gave the druid
27.
Okay. You know what? I'll just say above board, you feel pretty good. You feel pretty good about that.
Great. And I'm gonna take Hotspur out.
Oh,
like as I'm running over.
Alrighty. It is coming up on the collective animals' turns.
Oh no.
Adam, pull up Byron's character sheet in a second. It's about to become
It's up.
relevant. As I use my first act in a while to beat up Carson. All right. These things are actually going to fly their terrifying little asses over, and they are going to attack. They are going to attack both Morak and Byron. Let me roll this. Well, that's an 11 for Morak, and that's a 14 for Byron. So that one at least stands a chance.
Nope, misses.
Son of a bitch! As you see these insects, it's less like one animal, more just this swarm coming all around you. As you guys just are kind of, they're just coming at you like Cleopatra. The wolf doesn't know where you are. Okay. This wolf is going to hop down and go after Zeka, the elk. The elk is going to take an opportunity attack. Well, Sonny, do you want to take an opportunity attack?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I should say I do.
Go ahead.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's going to hit the fucking elk. Jesus.
I'm going to re-roll that too. Because of giant or great weapon masters. Oh,
Yeah.
whopping 3. So it's going to be 20 points of damage.
Jesus Christ.
I
wow.
fucking love being a fighter, guys.
Okay, the elk is not looking great with that. And in response, it is going to move this way to try to ram Zeka. This wolf is going to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let me roll perception for the wolf. Kezia, you see a wolf run right past you, literally next to you, and it seems to just be focused on moving. It'll just use its action actually to get up towards them.
Wait, would she get an opportunity attack if she wanted
Do
it?
you want to take the opportunity attack? You absolutely can if you want. Okay. Then the wolf and the elk are going to go in on Zeka.
The first one that hits gets advantage.
I'm going to go with the elk then.
I'm guessing it does more damage.
Well, not quite, but you'll see.
Oh, it has an effect. All right.
Exactly.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 27 to hit. So you are going to take, 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Guys, I'm going to die.
Don't do that.
That's a 0.
My God, a 0. Okay.
Do you have inspiration?
You see this
I
elk.
don't.
You see this elk beside Sunny. You're like, don't worry, Sunny's got that. As you turn to face towards Gertrude, you hear the sound of an elk being slammed in the fucking leg and screaming in pain. And you're like, all right, he's got it. And then out of nowhere, you just feel this head of antlers ram behind you, raise you in the air, and slam you into the fucking dirt.
Oh my God.
And you are, I mean, it's a little excessively dramatic, but you are knocked prone.
Absolutely bodied.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a little bit dramatic. Meanwhile, this wolf, now with you prone and also with pack tag, is just going to start biting the shit. It's going to bite Milos, and then it's going to bite you. 1 and 1.
I'll say this symbol means prone, because I don't fucking know.
All right.
Okay. It's going to bite me, and then it's going to bite Milos?
It's going to bite Milos and then you. So this first one is coming at Milos. All right, it has advantage because of pack tactics. Needed it, had a natural 1, but then a 15, so that is going to hit. I'm assuming Milos has...
He's dead. Yeah.
Hold on, how much HP does he have?
1.
Let's roll for it.
Actually, oh wait, no. Oh wait, he has 10 hit points. What am I talking about?
He has 10? Okay, let's find out. He deals 12 damage.
Ooh.
All right, he's dead.
Milos goes down, but that takes one of the attacks. This one's coming at you for prone and for prone. Or for pack tactics. That's
well, I mean, he doesn't have like a double advantage, does he? Wait, what did he get?
Natural 20.
Okay.
It was not double advantage, by the way. It was just the normal. It was just like, the 2 instances of advantage in case. Anyway.
Woof. Okay. Ow.
Only 7 points of piercing. He rolled very poorly.
Ow.
Okay. Them.
What are you sitting at, Sonny? I can't see your hit points.
I'm fine.
You haven't taken any damage?
Well, not perfect, okay?
Can you change it to where we can see
I
her hit points?
actually don't know how. I can see my hit points.
Your hit points are visible. He's at 78 out of 91.
Okay, well, I was trying to
that's
add a
weird.
little bit of mystery.
Why can't I see it?
It might just be too zoomed in. Morak Tuskabane, you are up. As you see this nightmarish creature, guinea pig in size, xenomorph in mouth, acid for blood, knives for hands, and murder in its heart. As it's coming, it seems a little more like it's coming for Byron, but it is coming for you by proxy.
Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay.
But you also are, if you want to use your shield, anywhere that it is this kind of yellow aura, I hope you can see it, is direct sunlight. And this spot here is the gateway portal that Artek dropped at the top of the game.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey guys.
Yep.
Guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
People who play casters.
Yep.
If you have concentration on one spell, but cast another spell that requires concentration, does that first one go away?
Yes. Unless you have the feat that allows you to have 2 at once.
God,
which we banned.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a feat.
It's one of the Matt Mercer feats, and it's just like, wow.
That's so
what does
insanely
that guy
good.
even know?
But I think it's like there's a lot of restrictions on it though that make it kind of
I was gonna dust devil all these hornets, but I don't want to lose my sword.
There.
That would have been a friggin' cool thing. Ah.
You have another AoE spell that's like not concentration, just like a one-time hit.
Oh yeah, no. No, I got. Maybe I can use floating disc. No. Can I like run through them? No, I get like. How does the swarm of bees work as an enemy? Can I run through the swarm of bees?
No.
How does Morak attack a swarm of bees?
Okay, so this is actually relevant. You can treat it like a normal enemy for all intents and purposes. Basically, if you're using your sword, you're not hitting and killing the big bee in control. You're just killing part of it. But
okay,
like you can't use like banishment on this thing because you banish one individual unfortunate bee.
So can I like run through them and just take an opportunity attack?
You know what? I'll actually will allow that because that makes sense given the other restrictions. Go ahead. They will. If you're running straight, you're going to get advantage because you're running through a swarm.
That just makes sense. I feel like.
Yeah, here, let me do one more little check. Sorry, I've been reading forums on what it takes to buy a home.
Yeah, that sucks.
That
we get it. You're buying a fucking house. Jesus.
Shit.
Is that a direct line of sight to the big dude, David?
What point? Right there?
Yeah.
You're gonna hate me. The fucking portal is in your way.
Wait, hold on. You can shoot it through the portal.
Actually, wait, hold on. If you could shoot it through Zeka's spiritual weapon. That is not an issue.
Oh, cool. I'm going to. Is it a bonus or a full action? Oh, it's a bonus action. Damn, we haven't used this thing 2 years.
Yeah. By the way, the blindness thing, I changed it about a year ago. It still works as it does. They just get a save at the end of their turns because I realized Sunbeam does that, and that's a 6th level spell. So basically, I brought it a little more in line with the game logic, but it's still.
You know what? That means I won't hit him with it because he goes after me. Morak's just gonna attack some bees.
Okay. Fucking get him.
Yeah.
I thought that was fucking the 0 on the strength save is fucking sending me.
You know what? He'll also he puts his hand over the shadow blade and it lights on fire.
Hell yeah. Oh, Adam, did you roll initiative for Byron?
No, you didn't tell me to yet, but I can now if you want.
We'll put him at. Yep, just roll initiative. We'll see what it is.
It was 22. I
Well,
did click its token, but it didn't seem to add it.
strange. We'll add it in at a 22. So that's a. Speaking of 22, is that 22 points of fucking fire damage? Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why it didn't add it. Here, I'll.
And then I'll hit him again with my shadow blade. 19.
Absolutely hits.
10 points of psychic damage.
So that's 32.
Okay.
You notice the
Understood.
horde has thinned quite significantly. Kind of like, well, you see, you lit on fire, and I'm assuming like you're going through with like these elegant strikes. The effect is more like if you turned on like a torch or a flamethrower and just put them through a locust horde. You can see the physical point where they start dropping off.
So you see more like, well, Byron sees it, and then everyone else just see just a big green light happen, and then you smell crispy wasp. kind of gross.
My favorite.
Morak, wait.
Yeah.
Quick divers, they're not a common thing. They're very much only named Korgrun, but just a bit of like just braised click diver. It's not like the most fancy meal in Cathartis, but like it's known. It'd be on the level of like high quality ribs.
Escargot. Oh.
No. It's not that fancy. It's more of something that to a certain level you can appreciate, but there's a level beyond it that's just like.
See, there's this thing of like, I know we're in a fantasy game, but it's a big bug, and I don't think bugs have muscles technically. So it is like a big bug is kind of just an exoskeleton filled with goo. So the fact that these things have muscles is more terrifying than anything else that he's used to describe them.
Like a bug
Morak
mammal.
actually, now that you think about it, you were totally wrong about the ribs. What you actually do is just kill one of them, throw it in an oven, throw it at a 500-degree oven for 20 minutes, and then you just put a straw and you just slurp it.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, it's like
No.
Emperor's New Groove.
No.
It's like the equivalent of like a incredibly like efficient protein shake.
Oh.
Okay, but like riddle me this though. Like who hasn't seen or who has seen The Lion King and not thought, fuck, I want to eat some bugs now? Because they make those bugs look fucking delicious.
Hey, Will, you get inspiration for knowing exactly what I'm drawing influence from.
Okay, amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, but none of those bugs were the size of a baby.
That you are aware of.
That's true.
But I told the two bug references that I know: Emperor's New Groove and fucking Lion King.
Hey,
both of which fit the bill.
We stand Bugs Life in this Discord chat. And the movie Ants.
The bugs in Bugs Life.
We're all about ants.
We fucking love ants.
Okay. Mark, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
You feel very confident. You've pretty severely fucked up this particular colony. But there will be more now, and they know your scent.
Okay, good to know.
Okay. It is actually going.
God, they're Africanized bees.
No.
It is actually going to come up to Röfír, the Archdruid's turn.
Uh-oh.
So goddamn stupid, but I need to do it.
Okay, I'll take my legendary action now.
Same.
You know what? No, he doesn't do this. He does something else. Fuck it. I'm in for this. Oh wait, I need to mark down his spell slot from earlier. He is going to grab his staff, and you see the wood on it, like brambles just immediately begin to kind of grow around and kind of go all around, resembling almost like Lucille from The Walking Dead, where it's just like, this is a mean-looking piece of beating stick. And he is going to just crack it straight across Sonny's head. And he's going to try to crack it across his head 3 times. Let's find out.
Let's see.
That's going to be a 12.
Miss.
It's going to be a 19.
Okay, that one hits.
And that's going to be a natural 20.
Ooh, that one hits. Well, guys, it's been fun.
Oh, wait. No, I'll just do that one for the crit then. 12. You take 17 from the crit, bludgeoning damage. Oh, wait, no, this wasn't the crit. Fuck, I'm an idiot. That was 17 regular. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Losing my own notes here. And 30 from the crit.
Woo!
God damn.
And he missed the third one, so that's neither here nor there. But as you do, Sonny, kind of with his hand still there, having squished the spiritual Sonny, he looks around. The miss takes the form of him just bashing your face with the bracer, not dealing any damage. You're able to kind of recoil back, but him just bringing it right into your chest, and then just grabbing a hold of you. Not mechanically, just in the sense of this is how the fight looks.
Mm-hmm. Cinematically.
And just whisper and just says to you, I will free you of your burden, you poor forsaken soul. Artuk, he says that he just looks over. Speaking of, sorry, 1 second. We need to. For some reason, he just wasn't feeling it last turn. Byron is up. And he sees a fucking wolf and a swarm of killer bees coming at him.
Oh fuck, are those cliff divers? God damn it, I didn't want to see those.
Yep.
Fuck, Okay, where is he on the map?
You are in the back, and you are cornered by a wolf and some hornets, and Morak.
There is a portal leading over to Big Archdruid, but you'd have to take an opportunity attack to get there.
Hey, Adam, can you double check?
Can I double check what?
Magnify gravity, see if it hurts everyone in the vicinity or just enemies.
I promise you
Tempest sphere, a failed save.
I would be shocked.
Each creature in the sphere.
And this is magnify gravity, not gravity single.
Correct. That said, you could totally make a sphere that doesn't include any allies and just has the two enemies in front of you in it. If that was what your goal is.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
And as it goes through the black hole in a weird cross combo. No, I'm joking. That'd be really cool, but I'm not prepared to introduce that level of chicanery into this. That would only help you guys.
I was actually thinking about that too.
It's a situation that can only hurt me long term. All right, then what do I...
Okay, so he's going to center it such that it includes the wolf thing and the bugs. The cliff divers, that is. I need them each to make a con save.
Cliff divers get a nat 1. The wolf gets a... Well, it fails. I guarantee it fails.
Okay. They each take... assuming it rolls. Fuck, I've never had that happen before. I just typed /roll and then the dice, and it says rolling the dice, but it didn't actually make anything come out. I'm going to refresh the page. There it is. They each take, low roll, 6 points of damage.
All right. Better than nothing.
Yep. Give me a sec. In the chat.
I do not see it.
1 sec.
I only see up to Morak.
Oh, well, I thought I saw it for a second there. Maybe I'm being an idiot. I can re-roll it if you like.
Yeah, go. I mean, what was it? I'll trust you on it.
It was 6. If I re-roll, I'll probably roll better, but, I think I saw 6.
Because that seems exceptionally low.
9.
There we
nice.
go.
All right.
Okay, yeah, so they each take 9 points of damage, and... Sorry, it crashed when that happened. I don't know what that was, but I need to pull the spell back up. They each take 9 points of damage, and their speed is now halved. And until the start of Byron's next turn, anything that they aren't wearing or being carried requires a successful strength check against the DC to pick it up or move it.
Oh,
So-
the spirit wolf, you see the sword get ripped out of its jaws like Sif, but now
Yeah.
it just can't. Now it's just a wolf.
Yeah, I was gonna say they can't pick up any sticks. It would be bad for a game of fetch.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn you!
That's right. Playing the psychological war.
They all focus on Byron.
And I think that stays up, right? Could you-
Yeah, I think until
Yeah,
the
it's-
part of my next turn.
Alrighty.
And then Byron will take a deep breath and just go, Oi, Archdruid guy, listen, we don't want to fight. We're just trying to solve some problems here, and this really does not help. I think that's the 6 seconds.
All right. It gets lost in the sound of the black hole erupting in front of you.
Hey, it's not a black hole. He's just making shit heavy.
Sound is a thing. Anyway, Artuk. Or Byron, is there anything else?
Who's looking like they could use a little bit of pizzazz in their lives?
No one in range of you.
Then
don't
he'll
have quite
slap
enough
Morak
pizzazz.
on the ass and say, Oi, go get him. Give him a bardic inspiration.
Alright.
And that'll be
All
the
right.
end of the turn.
Alrighty. Artuk.
All right, so
God damn it. It's back to you, I guess.
So we're to Artuk. Okay. Artuk's just gonna take a deep breath. All right, fuck it. I can't run. We're here now. Gotta do it.
We can't run, Kezia says, putting on her running shoes.
Knowing that he can do it pretty much entirely safely, Artuk is going to do a cantrip, and cast guidance on himself.
Fine.
Cool.
I put down my die.
Artuk takes a deep breath and guides himself. He, focuses in on what he's been focusing on for a little while now, with what Byron's been saying, what Ode's been saying, how everyone's been helping him, how nature's actually been responding correctly around him, how for once he's actually on top of this, how in this moment he can show them, he can prove to them that he's on top of this. David, where did the arrow hit me from? Like, obviously a part of my body got hit. What side of my body got hit by the arrow?
Southeast. So where
Down.
hold on, did you get shot? It was in your right shoulder. So it down this way.
Okay, and when I got shot originally, when I was at the bottom left of the map, was that also the general direction it came from?
Doesn't seem like the shot moved significantly.
Okay, so both shots that I've received came from that bottom right corner of the map-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I am going to, with guidance on myself for the upcoming wisdom check that I'm going to have to make.
Guidance doesn't work on. Oh, it's check. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm not using it for the attack roll. I'm just using it for the fact that I know I'm going to have to save against my spores here.
Well, guidance doesn't work on saves. It only works on ability check. Resistance works on saves.
Is it a save or a check that I usually make, David?
Wisdom save.
Oh, okay. So guidance wouldn't have done anything there?
I can let you take it back. I didn't know where you were going with this.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Thank you. That's useful.
You're welcome.
Yep. Thank you for that. Okay. I'm going to instead do enhance ability on my wisdom.
That also won't apply to saves.
Enhance ability doesn't apply to saves?
Only checks.
Nope, only checks.
Fucking fuck. Nothing is saved.
Nothing is safe. All right. Artuk, in his grief, casts Power Word Kill.
On himself.
On himself.
Oh
No!
Okay, that changes a bunch of things. Fuck. Without any help, it would just be
One more time. By the way, Eric, did you confirm that Hydra was broken?
I mean,
Can-
I'm
I-
95% sure, but we'll find out.
Oh, Hydra's broken.
Yeah,
That fucking
it's
sucks.
dead.
Are you kidding me?
Hydra has fully
That's
removed any
more head we
music-related
have to
features.
chop off, though.
Wait, it's been fully removed? Why?
Legal.
Again?
They always get them. Fuck, we have to find another Hydra now.
Yeah.
Dropping like flies. Jeez.
Oh, In any case, Sonny, you are up while Artuk ponders his turn.
Okay. Yeah, that could work. Sorry.
We could do not to distract, but we could do a Spotify group listening session. Those are actually pretty effective.
We could do that.
I don't know how to do it,
but first I'm gonna do this. First of all, can I make a
It is still Artuk's turn, but what are your questions? We can probably settle this while Adam decides.
I want to make a check. I want to make an investigation check to determine. As a caster, I would know the significance of a
dispel magic.
No, arcane focus.
Yes.
Can I make an investigation check to determine if the staff is Robbie's, Royble's, whatever his name is, arcane focus, or to determine what his arcane focus is?
I'll let you make an Arcana check.
Fair enough. 18.
You can surmise that yes, the staff is likely what it is.
That's what I thought.
However, I will also point out that from what you know of Artuk, there are certain natural abilities that Artuk as a druid does not need his staff for.
Yes, but there are ones that he does need it for.
Well,
anything that has the material
also,
component.
He hit me really hard on the head with it, and that made me mad. So, also, second question, can the little guy, the spiritual weapon, provide flanking?
No.
Okay. Well,
all right. With that,
I wish.
Do you know your move?
I do. I do indeed know my move, David. Okay. Artuk has something to prove, and is going to try to prove it here, despite not being able to aid himself in doing so. I am going to, like I said, center myself, even if there's not a mechanic behind it. And I would like to, relying only on my own strength, and despite my blight, try to cast what would be the most powerful thing Artuk has ever pushed out of his own abilities, and use my 5th level slot on a Wrath of Nature.
Go ahead. Pop that spell in the old Roll20, and then make a Wisdom save. All right. Expected a little more from that.
Sorry, I don't have the stats for it in there yet.
I'll pull it up.
Yep.
No, I think that basically.
It's a DC 17. It's Abjuration.
It's Abjuration 5, and it abjurates 5.
Fuck yeah. Natural 19 for a 28.
Nice. It's a good save.
So that means the 5 abjures are now
yes,
28 years
5.
old.
Yes, exactly.
And that means they can rent a car. No problem.
All right, so let me read from Wrath of Nature here. Read from Wrath of Nature sounds like literature, but okay. So Artuk kind of takes a moment, does that moment to center himself, just goes, Röfír, look, I can control this. Let me beat this thing. And I'm going to take this huge deep breath, and I'm just going to slam my fists down into the ground. And I'm going to call to the forest beneath me here, who I know I'm still connected with, and I know don't favor them over me, and, are trying to protect us all. And I'm going to ask it, I'm going to beseech it to protect us too. And I call out to the spirits of nature to rouse them against my enemies. I'm going to take a huge 60 foot square of this map that I'll mark out in a second here. And all of the trees, the grass, the rocks in that whole cube all become animated. In the entire forest here. The entire area of the ground is difficult terrain for my enemies. At the start of each of my turns, every enemy within 10 feet of a tree has to succeed a dex save or take damage. all of the roots and vines once per turn. At the ends of my turns, I can choose a creature in the cube, and they have to succeed a strength throw or become restrained by the roots and vines. And as a bonus action on my turn, I can make the rocks leap from the ground and launch at my enemies within the cube as a ranged spell attack.
God
The forest comes to life around me and protects me.
Okay. Okay. What do I have to do right now? Also, could you put that cube on screen?
I will right now, yes.
Man, in the forest, that spell is fucking crazy.
It's very good.
What do you need of me at this exact moment?
I guess this exact moment, not quite anything yet.
Most relevant, I believe. And the
Yeah.
rock, use your bonus action.
Yeah, I'm going to use the rocks, the roots, and the vines this turn. Okay. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I think that... Can you see the square that I'm marking there? I'll draw it in a sec here, but this is the size of square that I can do this in. I might move it down and to the left one. That would be the only thing. Yeah, I'm gonna move. Yeah, right there. Cool. That's the square that I'm gonna
leave it that color because otherwise I'm going to get lost. I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Cool. Knowing the direction the arrows have been coming from, Artuk is going to move. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Nestle against this wall and duck down for as much cover as the wall can give him from that side. And try to take cover. At least partial cover. And then as a bonus action, a rock will come loose from the ground, like next to Zeka's feet, and slam through the air into Röfír.
Okay.
So that's a ranged spell attack from Artuk. Sorry, new spell, Hudis.
Sonny, you're on deck. Just remember that.
Oh, I've got it.
Ranged spell attack for Artuk is +9. So I guess I'll just roll 1d20 plus 9. Plus 9. I imagine 11 does not hit him.
No, indeed.
Cool. That's fine. At the end of my turn, I choose Röfír, and the roots and the vines come from all around him. On the, I like to think even the tree above, they like swing down from the tree above. They come up from his feet, and they try to just grasp him into like a spread, like can't move, restrained against it. I need him to make a strength athletics check against.
Okay.
Cool. Straight athletics check. I don't know if he has proficiency in that or what.
Sure.
Athletics, specifically.
DC?
DC is 17.
God damn it.
I was so cocky.
Fucking gets a 15.
Okay.
God damn it.
So yeah, I imagine the rock like swipes up towards him and he sees me doing this and like leaps out of the way of the rock, but that puts him off balance for just long enough that he doesn't see the vine swing down and grasp at his arms behind his back. And he's like sort of held there with the arms behind his back, and the roots and vines climb up his legs.
Is he grappled or restrained?
He is restrained.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm sorry, David. That would have been a strength saving throw, if that makes difference.
You told him strength.
Okay. He can use an action to make an athletics check against that 17 to end the effect on his own turns, but...
Damn, that's good.
1 second, I need to see something.
Holy shit, that's good.
And actually, come to think of it, instead of moving to where I did, Artuk will 5, 10. Yeah, I'll say that Artuk... 5. Can I get nestled like in there?
You could, yeah.
Cool. That's where I'll get missed.
Röfír can still see you, but if you're like tucked against it,
he could see me up there too, right? Like when I was up here.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you tucked in there, it'd be below the log and like against the wall. So like,
yeah.
you don't know where it is, but that's probably better cover.
Okay, that's where I want the better cover, and I want to be within the forest protecting me. This is my woods just as much as it's his, and he's gonna know that. All right, that is Artuk's turn.
All right.
Hold
Me?
on. Hold on.
Nope.
I'm pondering.
All right, 10 seconds.
You don't want me to come to a snap decision.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I'm gonna regret this. We'll let it ride for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and start off with a second wind. Oh, yes.
Nice. Wow.
As the kind of vines restrain Röfír, you see he like immediate frustration appears as the vines kind of like pull him down and like restrain his arm, and he kind of cranes his head over to you, Artuk, and just says, "This forest is not yours to dominate." As he kind of begins to, you see his like arms like trying immediately to like kind of bust free.
And I'm gonna meet him on that and meet his eye right back with some bolstered confidence now that working. This forest is ours to protect.
Okay. Sonny?
Sonny like kind of like shakes his head a little bit, and he like gives a nod to what Artuk said, kind of like, yeah, and then he's gonna make an attack with the Thunder Maul.
You have advantage.
13.
Damn. Or 15.
15, so it's gonna. I gotta. Let me check something. Okay, so I'm gonna make my second attack.
Do you have any maneuvers?
27.
27 to hit. I am going to throw on Disarming Strike on top of that. So that's going to be.
What do I make? What do I do?
Hold on. Oh, bummer on the damage there. So it's going to be plus 1d8. Let me roll the damage first. Bummer. 15, 16 damage. And I need him to make a strength saving throw.
Ha!
Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up.
God damn it, you're good at this. 12.
That does not beat my save of 16.
Yeah, that's
so it's going to be his staff. I think Sonny kind of like swings one over his head, and as he ducks, he brings it down and just smacks the staff to the ground. With that, I'm going to action surge, and Sonny's gonna make a grab for the staff. I guess, would it be an attack? Can I make an attack for it?
Your object interaction.
Okay.
It pains me to give a credence to what Eric Miko says.
Wait, that's right. So it's a free action.
Wait, so do I not need to action surge?
You do not need to action surge if you don't want to. You should still capitalize on your attacks for free.
Okay, yeah. No,
yeah, you have advantage on your attack, so you should action surge.
Yeah, Sonny's going to action surge. And he's going to everybody else is so far away. Yeah, he's going to make another attack with the Thunder Maul.
20 will hit.
Okay. And is he carrying anything else or
Not significantly that you saw. Wooden armor, crown of kind of antlers, that's it.
Okay. Then can I see Morak?
Nah.
Quick aside.
Maybe the
doesn't
top
restrained auto crit?
No, restrained is auto paralyzed.
That's paralyzed.
That's it.
I was terrified
right,
for a second.
Can Morak hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna shout. Oh wait, hold on.
Scream. and shout and mine it all out.
15. Damn. 15. Nope. Doesn't matter.
No, tell me. It matters.
No, you're not far enough.
It
It's
matters.
maneuvering
Tell me.
attack. I'm gonna maneuvering attack for Zeka. I'm gonna say, get out of there, Zeka. It's a trap.
I love you. I love you so much. That
so
is
you can
exactly
move
what I needed.
half your movement without you. Well,
no, please. Yes, this is what I want.
But you don't take attack of opportunities from the Archdruid, but only from the Archdruid.
No, from the two things next to me.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
wait,
don't.
No, from
You don't take
from
attacks of
enemy.
opportunity from the target of my attack.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
What?
Gosh, that's not nearly as good as I thought it would be.
Tell me. And I've confirmed it. Tragic.
Yeah.
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 That's
It makes sense.
wow.
Oh. Fuck.
I'll give you 15 more seconds if you want to change that.
From the target of your attack. Wow, that sucks.
Okay. If one other question: if I move into the space of the portal, do I immediately go through?
Yes.
You do? I thought you had to take 5 feet of action or of movement
I'm
to get to
not
the
going to deal with this shenanigans. If you're going in there, you take it. You're
Cool.
going through.
Fair.
You do have to use 5 feet, but that's just kind of the opportunity cost of it.
Cool.
Okay.
It's like going through the tax square in Monopoly.
Shit. Okay. Well, I can go ahead and
I'll be fine.
yeah, no, fuck. It doesn't do anything. None of this is good. Artuk, do you want to move?
I'm good.
Fuck. Nobody needs to move.
What other maneuvers do you have?
No, that's kind of it. I didn't realize it was just for the
I'll let you swap it out after this fight.
Yeah. No, it's still a good one. I just didn't realize it was not helpful in this particular scenario. Anyway, I still fuck.
I never moved on to Sunny.
Also, have you been
Wait,
adding
are
the
you-
superiority
are you-
die to the
hold on.
damage roll?
Are you
Yeah, he
prone, Zeka? I have.
Zeka
I
is-
am prone.
So you can
Can
use
you
half
have my
movement to
movement-
stand up.
Oh, yeah, that's helpful.
Okay, sure. Zeka, stand up. Quit laying down on the job.
I will do that.
And I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm going to re-roll both of those because of great weapon fighting. There we go. It's the same. No, wait. Sorry, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 plus 1d8. 20 damage. And then I'm going to hit him with my second attack. Sorry that took so long.
You're good. How dare you take that long as a fighter?
23 to hit.
That'll hit.
I'm going to re-roll one of those. So 11. So it's going to be 19 damage.
I may have made this weapon too strong. No. I just made it too suited to his ability.
And then with the staff, I'm going to move back through the portal. Say, hi, guys. $15.
The bees.
I'm going to move right here to flank the bees. And I end my turn.
At the end of your turn, Sunny, and I did regret it, Artuk Harlow.
Oh, also, I forgot to say, important. When Sunny did grab the staff, he did go, yoink!
Oh, thank you. He will be killing Sunny now. Artuk Harlow.
I am Isla.
No, you aren't.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Ilar's a state of being.
Röfír is going to use a legendary action to dispel magic. Only at a 3rd level, though.
Okay, this is a 5th level spell.
No,
So it is
my magic.
Now wait, what's the range on Dispel Magic? I thought that was a touch
He's
spell.
right there and in it. No matter what, it works.
It's
What?
range 120 feet.
Oh,
anyway.
okay, cool. Yeah, easy enough.
Wait, yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. What was the question there? He's next to you and in the effect. He's covered by both.
I didn't know if it was he had to dispel it off of me, and I thought for some reason it was touch.
Oh no.
Yes, I'm just wrong. Don't worry.
I'm also verbal and somatic. Material ain't covered by it, so he's fine there. I double checked.
Should have cast silence on him.
Tragic, ain't it? He is going to try. The DC for this is 15, I believe, right? And it's
That would be correct.
It's just he adds his straight
Spell
roll
it.
to no proficiency.
I'm
gonna make 100% on this.
he might have proficiency. I hate to say it, but I think that it's your spell attack, but I'm not sure.
No, just an ability check.
Okay, cool. So this is a straight what, +5?
No, I'm not gonna say.
Okay, yeah. Don't tell me his wisdom, obviously, but
he gets an 18.
okay. That spells.
As Wrath of Nature falls, how this
We can't
works
use inspiration against them, right? Or can we?
No, you can't, but none of you have the
Okay.
weapon. It doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, okay.
As that falls, Artuk, you see him rip his arm from it, and he just turns. He ignores that Sonny just stole his staff for the minute, and he just fully turns on you. We are not protectors of this forest. I am. You are a blight.
Okay.
You who
I
neglected
cast silence
your
on him
duty.
right now at the
Too
start of my
bad.
turn. Really?
It's not your turn yet. It's his legendary action.
But it would be so dope.
And well, okay. What's the save?
There is no save. It just happened.
I
What?
find that.
It's silence in a 20-foot radius.
Is it?
1 second. That sounds. Oh, he's gonna fucking beat the shit out of Zeka then. You are not. I am the protector of the forest.
And he turns back around to me, and it's just a middle finger, and like my tongue is sticking out.
Oh, I liked Zeka while he was alive.
That is your action to use spiritual or to use silence.
Yeah. Okay.
You still got a movement.
Are you okay with that? Like, I just feel like it's great.
Oh no! I just didn't understand. I thought it was like a matter. That's so much funnier that you pop it in the middle of this conversation.
That was a good play.
Okay, guys, we have to do Operation Gaslight him to think he just went deaf for some reason, unrelated to the fight.
Okay. So hang on. How do we put the orb on the field so I can show
real quick?
David has to place it. So the 20-foot sphere, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 20-foot radius. And I'm gonna center it like here. Actually, I want to do it closer to Artuk since he might try and step closer.
Isn't everyone in it silence though?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so I can't cast within that sphere either.
No, but he can't hurt you, which I think is
important. He beat the shit out of me with a stick.
Yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't have a stick anymore. To be fair,
True. He rolls up his wooden sleeves, but it's not like his sleeves. He physically crinkles the armor around it, like that one animated bit.
Thank God we're in a forest with no sticks.
No, to be fair, Byron used a spell that specifically said the dogs can't fetch him his stick anymore. So
oh my gosh, it's true.
Oh my god.
We find out he just has the tavern brawler feat and it wasn't anything special about the staff.
Out of spell slots. Gotta do this the old-fashioned way.
Okay, that was your action.
Yes,
you have your bonus action and spiritual weapon and your reaction and your movement as well if you'd like to use it.
Yes. Could you move the silence spell just like right here, like kind of overlapping him? Just so that he'll So then he has to move like pretty darn far to get out of it. Okay. So that's my action. Let me mark off that spell slot. I'm gonna notice that he's looking at me like angrily. I'm just gonna be like and I'm gonna bonus action
points at you.
I'm gonna bonus action hidden step, which is just a racial ability. So I'm invisible. until the start of my next turn. Ninja. And I'm going to step through the portal while I am invisible.
Very nice.
Magic turn invisible until the start. Well, since that rolled off the table, I'm just going to assume neither animal could see you.
All right, sick.
I would high five you so hard if I could see you.
Yeah, as I'm coming out of the portal, you just feel something like hit you on the shoulder, and you're like, another enemy.
No. Small in time.
Zeka, is there anything else?
I'm just trying to think of where I want to be. I think I want to be like here so I can kind of have line of sight. So hang on. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, I'm just going right here, so I'm kind of in the middle of the battlefield. I can get anywhere, but I am invisible for all intents and purposes.
You are invisible. Artuk is hidden behind cover. Full cover in the context of this. Kezia is hidden. Hey, Sonny. What target poor environment? One person they can see.
Wait, what about Morak and Byron?
Well, Morak is directly behind Sonny and behind a horde of bees. Byron's actually a viable target.
Oh, yeah.
But yes.
No, you're yeah.
Well,
We're talking about the two enemies that were near Zeka, right?
No, the archers.
Oh, yeah. See, I completely forgot about them because I couldn't see them, and I don't have object permanence.
He has an object interaction, but not object permanence.
Make a perception check, Sonny, as you see an arrow coming at you, Cleopatra style.
Oops, sorry. Okay, well, my performance check is quite good.
You just start doing a bunch of like yeah.
You see Sonny bust out his drum major skills with the staff. He like tosses it way up in the air and catches it, and he's spinning it around, and then wham.
Okay, one shot is coming for Byron based on how I rolled. But the two primary are coming. The first one is coming at Sonny. And this is going to be another special shot. So let's see if it hits.
Sonny ducks.
It's going to be a 27 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
You ducked, but your little drum got in the way. You couldn't get low enough.
No.
You did make a con save.
Can do. 18.
You actually passed. So you feel like this initial surge of heat, but ultimately it passes. You are going to take only 4 points of radiant damage from that, as well as 9 points of piercing.
Oh.
But you do not have advantage against you.
Thank goodness.
Second shot coming at you anyway, though, even without advantage. 24.
Yep.
8 piercing. And then one coming after Byron's forehead. That rolled out of there. 18. I'm just going to make a wild guess about Byron's AC. And pop that 11 into it.
Yeah, I'll say that the 18 will probably hit.
Probably. Artuk, could you please roll a perception check for Byron since Sonny failed?
Yes, I can. I can figure out where my toolbar went.
Kezia as well. Make a perception check.
Byron, core perception. 20 for
Nice.
Byron. Not natural.
Byron, look there in yonder trees. There's a ow fuck as an arrow collides with your shoulder. But you
Why
also
we fucking
fuck on a duck. As you see, perched in the tree, many feet up, but well out of range, just an archer just taking shots and striking cool poses.
Oh no, he's a JoJo archer.
How much damage does he
I'll
take?
say if you want, could you mark down, Adam, the HP loss for Byron?
Yep.
And I would say, Byron, do you communicate this to the group?
Yes. He takes it and points and shots it. Why we fucking
Kezia, you're up, and you're now aware of a counter archer.
How much damage did Byron take?
What was that?
How much damage, Byron?
I believe it was 11.
11.
It was either 9 or 11. I can't remember.
We'll call it 11.
I'm gonna go with 9.
I'm going to say 30 if we keep this up.
Or 2001. Anyway.
Okay, awesome. So I have 100 feet of movement if I dash.
Jesus fucking
It's insane.
Natural.
So I would like to, however, just keep myself kind of low to the ground. Because I'm probably going to be within the archer's sights here now. I'm going to get up to the top officially and then climb the... Pardon?
Do you still have spider climb?
I do. Yeah. The 20 feet. And then I kind of want to get to the base of the tree and just kind of like look, like keep myself really close to the top. As I'm guessing she's shooting people. I'm just gonna try and avoid her vision.
Make a stealth check passively. You don't have advantage or any weird shenanigans with it.
It's not still the 27? Because, I mean, I haven't done anything yet, so I would imagine it's still the 27.
Fine.
Okay. And...
It sounds like someone who's going to get hunters marked soon if they keep asking questions.
I kind of want to keep an eye on where she's looking, and I want to go behind her. Like, I'm going to slowly start crawling my way up the tree. Just behind her vision. So if she's looking out at my friends that direction, I will be going from the opposite side of her.
You see a laser designator at the end of her bow, and it seems like you see a little hologram of Sunny's face popped up with "wanted."
Oh
dead.
no, she's got the Warforged optic.
And then David, this is the problem child of I've only technically moved like 40 feet of movement. And I don't know where I can fit myself in approximation with her on the map right now.
Do you want to climb the tree is what I'm going to ask.
So what I want to do is I want to climb the tree and then I want to push her.
Nice.
Go
eventually.
Ahead. She is approximately 60 feet up. For climbing the tree with your spider climbing,
I can do it once I am at the base of am I at the base of the tree right here?
Pushing her is, well, we'll deal with that as it comes up. But she is, for intents and purposes, 60 feet vertically up. For simple math.
Yeah, so I still have like 10 feet of movement. So could I theoretically just climb like that 10 feet, I guess, just so I can make it so the next turn I can just move the rest of the 50?
Only if Kezia's doing an action pose as she does it.
She's definitively a nod. Like she's just dagger between her teeth.
You hear the Pink Panther theme play in the background, but absolutely yes.
Okay. Great.
We're fighting for our fucking lives down here, and she's Pink Panthering around.
Never mind. We're good. We're good. We're great. We're great. That's gonna be it for my turn. I'm just gonna assume I'm like 50 feet from her right there.
Did you hit it?
Did I hit?
Have you attacked anyone this match?
No, I have not.
Candle that burns twice as bright, Will. All right. You see what happened when you attacked? You got dispelled magic. You're gonna get dispel arrow. That's a new spell I made called Shield.
I'm just like, what are you trying to accomplish right now?
I am getting the archer. Bear with me.
I'll bear with you. I have faith.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be, I guess, it for my turn. I can't do anything else with my action, I guess. It's gonna maintain hiding, but I don't really want to reroll it.
Okay, fine.
I haven't done anything new.
Do it again. You haven't done anything to break yourself out.
Great, thanks, boss.
No problem. Except she found you this time, and no. No, she in fact rolled a natural 1. She's actually lost sight of all of you. Stupid click divers are fucking assholes that get in everyone's face. Alright. Speaking of the click divers, so it turns out they had 3 attacks, and I just kind of forgot last round.
Wait, so what did Kezia do?
Kezia snuck closer to the archer and found it. So that's what you got.
This is the part where Mary would be aghast at that entire action sequence.
And, yeah,
Mary came down for like a minute listened. We talked about house stuff, and then she just left right before Brenda's turn.
Yeah.
Oh, she would have left after hearing it. That's
Wait.
for sure.
Kezia, where did you go that turn? I was
She's
out.
not here.
She's gone.
I went and
Did
got a
she
bowl
run?
of cereal and came back. Did nothing
Hey,
happen?
I'm gonna yellow snow protocol. I'll be right back.
He did that, yes.
Did she
Oh.
run all the way around this way?
No.
Not at all.
Oh.
Over here in the bottom right, in fact.
Oh.
She just
Didn't
got
she,
close.
doesn't she have 100 feet of movement? Couldn't she kill the archer?
She's climbing.
Yes, but here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
We're moving
She's up
on,
there, and I
alright?
really want her to fall down. So
Okay.
I appreciate anyone infringing on her brand. In any case, the click divers and the other animals are now going to start beating you guys' asses.
oh, I'm an idiot. I forgot I have a magic item that uses a bonus action.
We'll go back to Kezia's turn if you have something. But
Okay, yeah, because I just took a bonus action TP up there,
You're up there, all
and
right.
then action attack her.
Fucking
Yay.
hell. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
You see a furball druid, probably on the shorter side. You see a small pet at their side as they pull out their short bow and have it trained on the enemy. A dark parallel to what's to come.
That's so funny. Yeah, I'm just gonna teleport up to the top, and I kind of want to fall down with her. How far? You said she's 60 feet up, right?
Yep.
So this is what I want to do. I want to teleport right at her, and basically shove her off, dagger in hand, and plunging it into her chest, and then we fall together.
Okay.
Because I
That's
want to
so
give her the
sick.
damage of me falling on top of her as well.
But non-lethally.
I don't care about lethality. I listen to Artuk, but not that much.
Oh, Kezia, me and you are birds of a feather.
Can I do that?
I mean, you can. I'm just trying to figure out what the
The way that fall damage works with items, it's similar fashion if you chuck it. So small items are a D4 of damage, medium items are a D6 of damage. It increases with size category.
She's going to fight you on trying to be thrown out from the tree. Is really
Yeah, so technically there's a thing called a shove attack. So what I want to do is I want to stab her with one of my attacks, and then and then the second attack being a shove attack. So technically it's 2 attacks. It's part of my attack action.
Instead of making an attack roll, you make a strength athletics check contested by their athletics or acrobatics. If you win, you knock them prone or push it 5 feet, which I would allow is just you're fucking tackling them as you go with them.
Yeah, and so what I kind of want to do is I want to surprise push her, and so I have advantage on this, and then attack her with the dagger as we're falling.
Why are you using the attack? The shove attack is an attack.
It is an attack.
So how are you attacking with the dagger is what I'm asking.
You said
Just
it's an
to attack.
attack of the attack action, or is it I have 2 attacks per attack action.
Oh, fuck, I forgot I gave that to you. Okay, there we go. Totally forgot I gave that to you. Okay, there it is. Go ahead.
Okay. So I have advantage on the first one, and you said it's strength,
It
right?
is an athletics check, and she's going to fight you on it.
That's 100% fine. Do I have advantage, or does she have disadvantage?
I'll say you have advantage.
Okay. Please, buddy. 22.
Gods be good.
Because it'd be really cool.
Gods are not good.
For me or for her?
Yeah, you fucking tackle her out of the tree.
Great.
Kezia fucking running her ass through here, pop, and then you just see her fucking like a crazed maniac holding a flaming dagger over this poor woman you didn't even know was there, other than behind. It's like, ah! So I'll hold on. 60 feet. So.
Or, you know what? I can always just wait until we hit the ground. Technically, she'd be prone, and I can stab her again, and then I'd have advantage again.
I'm gonna make a dex
But
save.
I think it'd be much more fun to say I stabbed her on the way down, and I still can't keep the advantage.
I swear, If you
both
die,
go. You have advantage on the attack.
It's
We'll
very
wait-
Gandalf and Balrog.
6.
Great. I also have sneak attack. It's hot spur, right? Technically.
Yes.
Okay.
She takes 20 points of damage from falling to begin with.
Okay, and then 27 to hit.
Yeah.
This bitch on fire.
Yeet.
Damn, you
And
rolled
so-
3 1s on sneak.
I did. I rolled shitty, and I also rolled 2 3s out of my d6, so I didn't really do that much damage to her. But yeah.
How much damage is that? My brain is breaking.
21.
And then I fall on top of her too. So I'd imagine the amount of damage that I take, she takes half. ¿Está bien?
Yep.
How much damage do I take? You said 27 points of fall damage?
No, you take 18, so she takes a further 9.
Okay.
Which means, as a grand
40.
total of that attack, by running up, teleporting, tackling her out of a tree, and then stabbing her from mid-fall, you did deal collectively 50 points of damage.
Woo. Nice.
I tried very hard to do that.
Non-lethally.
And
Yeah.
you notice she is distinctly bloodied now. Because
No, I didn't think this would kill her.
Sure. Now, is it my turn again?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good. I'm done. That's everything I can do. I had the child yell at me, so we're good.
The attacks of the animals, it's going to go 1 to Morak, Byron, and 1 to Sunny. From the click divers first.
You can't do this to me.
Morak, that'll be an 18. Byron's a 22, and Sunny's a 15.
Misses.
Oh no! It turns out bees can't sting through plate mail.
Byron, regretfully, however, is going to take... Shit, he took 11 points of damage.
You only deal damage to Byron in 11s.
You really do.
The wolf is going to bite. It has an ally. Fuck you, Sonny. Fuck you. You know why.
It's because
And
I'm
it
a
has
scamp.
advantage.
Wait, why does it have advantage?
It does, pack tactics. 17, though.
That does not hit.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no, it is 17. Hold on a second. 19.
Damn it, that does hit. No, in that case, I duck.
Oh, sorry. Once again, they don't bite you, but they do bite your drum, and they fuck it up.
No.
You are just going to take 9 points of piercing. There's another wolf over here, but they don't know where Zeka is, and this elk doesn't know either.
There's another wolf among us.
Among Us.
Among us.
Well, I rolled for it, and they both independently decide to start heading this way.
Which way? Oh, well.
As Artuk, wait, why is this fucked up for me?
They are silenced, so they can't cast spells.
Artuk, are you nestled next to the orb?
Yeah, I figured the orb was just the marker for sunlight, right?
Oh, no, you're right. Sorry, it just hadn't updated on one of my maps, so I was like, why are you over there?
Oh, yeah, no, I'm up against the orb. I'm directly
Well,
to the
in
left
that
of it.
case, they begin circling like sharks around chum. But regretfully, they don't have enough to do. 1 second. I've had enough of this chicanery. Fuck yourself. Alright, that's it. Fuck, you did spiritual weapon at 4th level, didn't you?
I sure did.
He's gonna try once again
I
to
got
dispel
DC
magic
14.
at a 3rd level.
Does Dispel Magic have vocal components?
Oh, it sure
No.
does.
It has verbal. It does have verbal. Never mind.
Silence, man. It fucks up mages. Me too. I can't do anything in here.
I can hear David, just his eye twitching.
Röfír looks at the two beasts next to him. He was gonna look at the other ones, but he can't talk that far, so he looks at the ones near him that can probably understand his verbal cues, and he just points at Artuk, and they're gonna close the distance and try to hit him.
Here they are.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
Elk is gonna try first. It doesn't have advantage, but it is just gonna try to hit you.
Yep.
Let's see. That is going to be just a 15 to hit. Does that hit?
No.
Okay.
For melee attacks, does this position provide any cover or no?
Not for
Okay,
melee, but
cool.
only range.
Fair.
Okay. The elk, it kind of brings it down as it's trying to like kind of ram you, but it just doesn't connect, unfortunately. The wolf is meanwhile just going to take one bite at you.
Fair.
That will be a 21 to hit
That
with
does hit.
12 points of piercing.
Gotcha.
And that will be the end of that particular legendary action. Morak.
Hold
will
on, gang.
fucking kill you for casting silence on me, by the way.
I forgot I had it.
Bastard, man. Morak, you are up. Oh, he is muted. Well.
I muted myself. I thought I was unmuted.
Okay.
I'm muting myself. So I'm flanking these bees now, right?
The bees cannot be flanked.
There's too many of them.
I specifically put a thing that says unflankable for this exact question because you can move through them because they're just a bunch of bees. You're not getting advantage on any one individual bee.
Well, I mean, you are getting advantage on perhaps one individual bee, but there's so many of them, it doesn't particularly affect the overall outcome.
I'm gonna hit him with a sword.
All right. Go ahead.
God damn it. I tried.
That's a natty one.
I try again with my sword. God damn it.
Wow.
I killed too many bees. It's harder to hit them now.
Sonny's
That's true.
Inspiration, my guy.
Do I have
Oh, yeah.
inspiration?
You have bardic inspiration.
Yeah, slap
Oh.
you on the ass.
I'm sorry. I'm busy. I'm gonna use that bardic inspiration.
Do it.
It's
Do
a
it.
D8, right?
Yes,
Please
sir.
be a 1. Please be a 1.
Oh, it's 17. Does that hit bees?
That's it. Well, it hits most of the bees. There's one particularly armored bee you kind of think against, and it gets away. But
I like
some
that
of the
it doesn't
bees
dodge.
are, in fact, wearing slate armor.
but yes, you do hit.
12 damage to bees.
The bees, it seems like in that strike you killed their commander. And wow, this will not let me fucking move. Jesus. As the bees all the click divers dissipate and the rest just kind of fuck off because they're not that invested in this whole fight.
More
But
actual now.
you've killed the click divers. You've solved my bee puzzle.
Oh man. There's a part of me that wants to go fight the Archdruid, but I feel like that's a mistake.
Well, okay. Artuk is alone over there, just saying.
Well, why'd you leave him then?
Because I was dying.
Oh, okay.
And also, you're a tank, and you have not taken any hit points of damage.
Well, you don't know that. You don't know what I got.
You know
don't
what? That's
he's
fair.
been
You have been
through.
fighting bees.
Hey,
One.
he's been dealing with bees all day. You haven't fought a single bee.
Sorry.
Good.
Sorry.
How
We're
about
sorry.
here? Is he against
It's really quiet.
Is he just against this log?
The log is above. It's like there's a 10-foot rise on either side, and that's kind of bridging over it. So it's almost like forming an archway.
Okay.
It's like Terabithia.
Oh, Röfír fucking gets on the tire swing and doesn't get off.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Anyway,
Okay. I need a vote. Should I bash him with my shield or should I try to blind him with my shield? He can get out of the blindness at his next turn. It only lasts for a round.
Eric, I'm going to just do you a very quick solid.
Yeah.
You went there instead, so you're in where there's actual sunlight.
Oh yeah. I just put myself there, and then I was trying to decide what I wanted to do.
I cannot handle the question of you're not in it when it's right there.
You've got to blind him. Like,
okay, I'm gonna try to
if you blind
him,
he can't hear or see.
If you came this
he can
far,
hear, he just can't speak.
Like
I'm gonna go
no,
blind.
Well, I mean, there's nothing. Nothing can make a sound within a 20-foot radius.
True, but things outside.
Tremor sense bad. What do I?
But you can't hear anything outside either.
It is a DC 15.
I think.
Wait.
Yeah, no sound can be created within.
We
or
haven't used this in years.
I'm going to break this after this. He gets the Archduke gets angry and breaks it.
Well, I don't even remember. Oh wait, no, I have to attack him with it.
You just make
Oh, I have to. Okay. If I roll, it's basically I use a spell attack to see if I can actually get it into his eyes.
Yep.
And that's okay. He's blinded for, and until the end of the user's next turn. This is useless. He goes after me.
That's good.
Oh, while blind.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay.
It's kill Artuk or make disadvantaged attacks at a tank who's at full health.
He's gonna kill fucking Artuk. All right, let's be clear about this. He knows his fucking priority.
I'm just gonna roll intelligence.
Yeah,
I think that's gonna hit him.
Ah, it's so bright.
You see Morak go. Well, Artuk might see it. He's kind of above him, but Morak finally goes into sunlight for the first time in 2 years, and he's like, "Oh, that's shiny!" And then he like freaking moves his shield to get it blind the Archdruid.
Fuck yes, it finally happens.
Is he blinded?
He is blinded.
I'm so fucking angry. I'm silenced.
He is
me
blinded,
too, man.
silent. He is fully. I have a joke I want to make.
Don't.
Yo, my favorite character in Naruto is Killer Bee.
Fucking.
And my favorite mythological figure is Helen of Troy.
God damn you. Alright. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and their attack rolls have disadvantage. Fucking. You pop out of a hole, basically just fucking phone memes. Ah. And he can't see shit.
This guy's having a bad fucking day.
Hey, we're not doing lethal damage.
We are.
All right. Yeah, with disadvantage, he's gonna try to beat the shit out of Morak. Let's see how this goes.
If only I had more movement, I would have just walked 5 feet away after blinding him.
17.
That
20. Fuck, that's a goddamn net 20, but it becomes a 16.
Why does it become a 16?
Because he has disadvantage because you blinded the bastard.
Oh.
You would have got 23.
You don't hit me.
What's your AC?
20.
Then I hit you once.
Oh. So I didn't know you rolled that with disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah, that one was with disadvantage. But he only hits you once as he just kind of wildly swing this club, and it more impacts against your shield, and you hear it crack. You hear it crack. Oh wait, no, you didn't. You just stepped on a branch.
Well, no, you didn't hear anything actually.
True.
I'm killing Zeka.
12 you see Morak just like close his nose and like blow out to try to pop his ear. He's very confused as to what happened. He was fighting a bunch of bees earlier. He doesn't know what's going on.
Byron is up.
Dude, the fucking soundscape from Morak's perspective, it was just like fucking wild buzzing overtaking his ears, and then suddenly nothing. Like,
Morak's kind of wigging out right now. He thinks he went down.
Here's the question. Can you hear tinnitus inside of silence or not?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because it's not a real sound.
Damn, that's rough, bro.
Wait, it's not real?
It's real to me.
How's everyone around Byron looking in terms of, they looking at,
Sunny is looking bloodied.
Sunny's looking at about a 22%.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can't see
Speaking of
me.
which,
I'm invisible.
David, how much damage did I get again?
12.
12. Okay.
Yeah, Byron, the only person you can see is Sunny, and he's hurt bad. Everyone else is like around a corner from you. You could get around the corner to look at everyone else, but you would have to take a attack of opportunity from like a tiger thing.
Imagine if Byron died getting mauled by a random wolf while everyone else was clowning on the
Actually, a really good way to visualize the map here, Carson. Imagine if we're fighting in the Nike swoosh, and you're in the little part of the swoosh, and everybody else is in the big part of the swoosh, except Sunny who's at the bottom of the swoosh.
Yeah,
that's a great
really good idea.
And Kenny is beating the shit out of someone off the logo.
Yeah.
Because he is on a side quest.
We'll look at Sunny's core. He'll look down at his dagger and he'll think, "Ooh, I can do it." But instead, he'll reach out, kind of touch his core, and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
All right.
He'll kind of, give it a little tickle.
I'll roll
2nd level. Wow.
8 plus. What's your
Thanks, friend.
No problem. Am I going to get infected with spores from this?
I also don't know.
How does this work? I don't think I've ever healed you before.
I don't know, actually.
Do I see, his circuitry get, fixed?
You're not an engineer, Jesus.
You can't tell what's happening to it.
Listen, as far as you're concerned, Sunny looks great.
His eyes just start to glow slightly brighter.
Sunny, I just rolled for it, so you got 12 back.
For my 2d8 plus 5?
Oh, I got it right, yes.
All right, thanks. I feel significantly better.
No problem. Can any of them hear me in that area?
Yeah. Oh, no. Actually, the only people who could hear you is Zeka and Sunny.
But Zeka's invisible, so you don't technically know where he is.
Kezia, she's just off in the middle of her murder frenzy.
Do I know where it is?
What was that?
Yeah, you do. Yeah, because she went for the dude who shot you.
Go out of a tree, started stabbing people.
Yeah.
How high up?
Isn't she on the ground?
Now she is.
Oh, I thought that isn't that 10 feet up?
This is yes, but she's on the ground of where the tree was.
She's like 90 feet from you.
Oh, so I can't Bardic Inspo.
No. The only person you could see to Bardic Inspo would be Sunny. I guess for further clarification, imagine that Nike swoosh again. Literally everything is happening, and the big bad is in the top right part of the swoosh, and you are in the little part of the swoosh.
Yeah.
The big bad is a generous term. The man doesn't want a fucking death dealer to come into his home.
Big bad.
The man's in the industry, and you guys are all fucking lobbyists.
Byron, bonus action. Object interaction. Put on the gauntlet of pew pew, and go. I swear to God, Sonny, this is not in bad taste. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
You did just heal me, I suppose. We can talk about this later.
All right, thank you, and that'll be my bonus action. I was just chatting with Sonny.
All right, this wolf is gonna bite you in a little bit. Then Arta.
All right. Facing down a wolf and an elk, Artuk is going to look back and forth, start to try to cast something, and realize a voice doesn't come out of his mouth. You see him mouth the word fuck. And then
you can hidden step, don't forget.
Oh fuck. I can hidden step, but also, more importantly, I can
Wait, are you both Fearbolgs?
Mechanically, yes.
Yeah,
mechanically.
Anyway. I'm just a Fearbolg. Will's funny.
He's a funny guy.
When I originally made my character, it was a Fearbulg, and then when I made my backstory, I decided it would be cool to do another thing.
Okay.
But I feel like it still makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, David,
Mhm.
I will lazy step
I
10
regret
feet
so much already.
onto the top of the tree.
I'm going to
Oh,
just
that's
move
so
the
good.
elk there. Okay, I'm just gonna move the elk there so you can get to there. I'll move it back when you're done.
I'm where I would be.
Well, I mean that's 10 feet vertically up, so
Yeah.
So you.
Oh, I see. Okay, so I go 10 feet vertically up from where I was to like here.
all right, there we go.
And now from up there, I
Power word kill myself.
yeah, exactly.
Give him the people's elbow.
And they're 15. Run across the log. And I will turn into a giant fucking hyena.
Ooh.
Make a wisdom save.
Yep.
Natural 1. Natural 1.
18. On my druid shape.
You're fine.
Cool.
Bastard.
All right. I am now hyena. Hyena tuck.
There's a
Hyena.
Artina. Artina. Nope, there's no good way to do
That's
this.
no real good portmanteau.
I'm also large for the sake of consideration. There it is. I can't do that, but I knew you could.
Oh my god, he's jacked.
Wait, is he still blinded, by the way?
Yep.
When is he not?
End of Morak's turn.
Nice.
That was an odd item I've made.
Am I still in the silence or no?
Just
We can say that, you know what, just we can talk about the item later.
well later.
Yay or nay? Am I? Sorry, I couldn't hear
You are
you.
in silence.
Okay, cool. I'm in silence. But that's it. That's Artuk's turn.
Sunny.
I got away and turned into a hyena.
All right. So how this wolf here next to us, what's he looking like? How's he looking?
Not terribly bad. He only, I think, got hit once.
Okay, and if I move to the I would take an attack of opportunity if I move into the portal, correct?
Yes.
Gosh.
But it does not have pack tactics anymore.
Right, because there's no
Unless Byron considers itself an ally. Or are you an ally to the wolf community?
after recent
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, that got me.
Okay, and they're all in silence. Yeah, fuck. Okay. Damn. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit this thing. Is it worth it? No, it's probably not worth it. I'm just gonna.
You're right. You
Hit it.
should hit Byron.
Yeah, so I'm gonna hit Byron as an ally to the wolf community.
I really can't smell it.
Because of the arm, isn't
I
it?
don't know why. That's really fucking funny.
Ooh, okay. 16.
Nice.
So it's gonna be 19 damage. Is the wolf still alive?
It's still alive, but it's looking rough.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it again. Non-lethally. Is a 15 hit?
Just hits. You can reroll
13.
that one for the thunder as well.
No, you can't. It has to be the weapon damage die.
Oh, okay. I was fucking wrong.
13.
Distinctly because Kui could not re-roll his divine smite dice.
Understandable. Well, in that case, it is still alive, but it no longer considers you an ally.
I'm gonna smack it once, smack it twice. And I'm gonna say, "Go on now, get."
Make a persuasion check.
Or like intimidation.
Yeah, intimidation is better.
I'm
Go ahead. And
I'm the same at both of them.
you can use your strength for this. Are you proficient in intimidation?
I'm proficient in intimidation and persuasion.
Okay, so it would have been the same roll.
You can add strength and you're proficient because you just beat this thing's ass.
I mean, so I rolled a 16, and if I add strength, it's another 4 for a dirty 20.
And then your proficiency is what?
Proficiency is +4. I mean, 16 is with proficiency. 16 is, I got a 10 +4 +2. That's charisma, proficiency, and the roll.
With strength, it would be 20, though?
Yeah, with strength, it would be a dirty 20.
His leg tucked between his legs, his ears flatten.
Ears flatten as it scampers off.
Take the hack of opportunity. What?
You do it.
No.
He truly is the greatest friend of the wolf community.
They don't know a lot of people. They don't have a lot of friends. Sonny is the greatest friend, but they don't have a lot of them because he's
they bonded over their hatred of horses. Why do you think there's no horses in these woods?
Sonny's gonna turn to Byron and say, "All right, let's go get this guy."
Do you step through?
Oh shoot, I can move, can't I?
Yep.
When does the portal run out? We still have.
It's a minute.
A long
So
while.
yeah,
Forever, effectively.
Oh, hold on.
10 rounds, and we're like 3 rounds in.
Yeah, I feel like there's no particular advantage to that.
It would take some of the focus off of Morak.
Morak can hold the focus for a little bit.
Yeah, you're right.
Help! I'm down 12 hit points.
I'm gonna.
I'm
will
only
end
at
my turn there.
72.
All right. Zeka.
All right. It's been a long time coming, gang.
It's been a long time.
All right, I'm going to move up. Okay, so to be clear, if I'm here...
You are visible, by the way.
Huh?
You are now visible.
Yes. If I'm in the darkness, I can't be seen by... What is significant about the sunlight?
It's where Morak can use his shield.
Also where Ode cannot teleport, but...
Yeah, it's not hugely relevant to anyone else.
Well, that's why... I get it now. I was so confused. Okay, I get it now. Okay, so it literally doesn't matter. So I'm... Never mind then. I'm just going to stay back here. So he's still blinded, right?
Till the end of Morak's turn.
Bitchin'. All right.
For this, but that's fine.
I'm gonna look at Artuk and be like, "Hey, so non-lethal, right?"
A giant hyena doesn't hear you.
Well, I'll take that as a no. And then I'm going to, my hand will just like go out towards him and start to clench into a fist. And at first, you guys think nothing's happening, but then
he's gonna punch him! Look out!
But then you look above him and you see this crackling wireframe hand that like seems to be like falling apart in places and repairing itself, with like bouts of energy like running across the back of it, and the wireframe almost seems to mimic like veins in a hand, and it clenches and then punches straight down at the Archdruid. As for the first time ever, the hand of Mistara. Holy shit, that's a long spell description.
You have advantage on the attack, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Huge.
Do you
have an eggshell and a snakeskin glove?
He definitely has a snakeskin. We established that.
Okay, so Does that work? How do I?
I have no idea. I don't know the spell.
You just cast it again.
Yeah.
Lightning bolt.
You
Well,
just
how do I do the spell attack with the Hand of Mystara?
I don't know.
just roll a d20 plus the plus.
Well, there's a way to make it an
Yeah,
attack.
you have to like set it up to do that essentially. And if it's a custom spell, you have to like custom.
Oh, here we go. I got it.
Nice.
Watch him do the same roll again.
It's just the description a third or fourth time.
I think I did. I think I did just that. I did it again.
Okay, we are going to look through this real quick.
Okay, hang on. Okay. Okay. Clench fist. The hands make a melee attack using your game statistic. Okay, so it's just going to be +8. So 1d20 +8. We'll do this for now. I think I can fix it later. That's okay, but I have advantage. Does a 25 hit?
No. Fucking hits.
That's crazy. And the damage is going to be
4d8 force.
So that's 13 damage. And do we have something good to represent?
Oh,
A giant
hold
hand,
on, hold on.
perhaps.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay. Well, wait.
There we go.
Nice.
And it will be. This kind of looks like a hand a little bit.
No.
We will sort this out later. But
And it's just kind of above him. I'll put it here. And it just like came crashing down on him. And then as my bonus action, I will use my spiritual weapon attack, which also is at advantage, correct?
yeah.
Find it? Yeah. Damn.
That will be.
I see why they make generally blinded based on a save rather than a hit.
Yep. Well, we've learned our lesson today, haven't we? 21 damage from my spiritual weapon. Non-lethal.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And then I will mark off my spells. And Zeka's just gonna kind of sit there and do a Fortnite dance, I think.
Emote.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But
What's he doing? Where did he learn that?
Doing the Luddy.
Yep. Hitting the Luddy, hitting the whatever, and that's my turn.
Get sturdy with it, Zeka.
As Vladi, who is the ranger that Kezia is currently stabbing to death over here, is knocked to the ground, she looks at this terrifying halfling covered in blood. Ah! Pulls out a dagger from the side as she drops her bow and is going to try to just fucking cake it right into Kezia's forehead.
And that was how Kezia died.
And she's going to use one of her special attacks for this. Oh wait, she does
It's
not
called
have
forehead stab.
Natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
Oof.
This is how Kezia dies.
You did not say she stood up first.
Kezia, I'd like you to make a strength
Hold
save.
Hold up. Did she stand up? Or am I still on top?
Yes, I'm not doing this.
You didn't say it.
Okay, you're prone too, and then she has advantage. She got a nat 20. All right. I'm not playing this game, ma'am.
Yeah.
Although it is.
I will play that game.
All right. Well, she stabs you anyway in the head.
What do I need to make? A strength save?
Yeah, 1 sec. God damn it. You take 6 on a crit, you take 6 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god.
I see why you're so excited. Wow.
Big hit, big hit.
Strength save with disadvantage.
I can't hear you. 1 sec. You said a strength save at disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. Cool beans. Why is it disadvantage? Because it's a crit?
For this thing, yeah. Well,
4 regardless.
Vladi, all right, Kezia, as she stabs into you rather lightly, she let out this barrel-chested scream and just kind of sliced against you. It really was unimpressive on a whole. But in spite of that, you feel like where the wound begins, just brambles begin to cover you, just painfully like jab into you. What this means is that for every 5 feet of movement, you take 5 points of piercing damage.
Oh wow.
Oh, so she wants me to stay right here. That's fine.
And she starts to run away.
Opportunity attack.
Since she was standing, you can also be standing at this point. Go ahead and make the attack. You don't have disadvantage because of that.
But what if she crawled away?
Oh gosh.
Inchworm away.
17 hit.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. She takes an additional 11 points of damage.
Ah, I'm on fire! I'm on fire!
Oh no.
She is on fire.
This is non-lethal fire. But yes, it's going to continue to run this way. You notice she left her bow behind in her scramble. So
Oh, does it look special?
Well, not that you immediately see, but you can investigate it more on your own time. Speaking
Yeah,
of,
in the same way that a
Your own
family portrait looks special.
How hurt does she look?
bloodied. Certainly bloodied.
It has her
Okay.
kid's name carved in the hilt.
So we never mechanically defined this, David, and that's fine. But I was looking at Hotspur and it says they're on fire until I put Hotspur out. Is that true?
I think it's a thing of if you're on fire, they make a dex save to put it out, and I just would need to bother to do that.
No. Mostly because, like, I don't know if she needs to take more fire damage.
1 second. I'm gonna look at Hotspur real quick. Oh, okay. The flames last in the sense of they're on the dagger. Like you.
Okay,
Yeah, sorry. That was what that meant.
that's totally fine. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop Hotspur real quick, grab my bow, pull back, and just fire
Right.
at her.
I hit the archer with the don't move thing. Great. Great.
She's running away from me.
100%.
Great. I don't think that's technically advantage, so I'm not gonna argue. 14 to hit for the first one. I don't think that hit.
14 does not know.
Okay, and for the second attack is a 20.
20 most certainly does.
And she takes 9 points of piercing damage.
Lethal or non-lethal?
Well, you see, if as a ranged fighter, I can do non-lethal, but it would decrease my ability to hit her by 2. So, lethal.
Wow.
Keeps running. I'm fucking with you.
Oh. Scary.
She's fine. I don't do that much damage.
You suplexed her for 50 out the gate.
And she
It's
has
a
more
flesh
HP than
wound.
me. I would have killed her by now if she had as much HP as me.
I don't
She's
think you
fine.
will.
Anywho,
Suplex Kezia
the
from that
brambles. Do I have to make a saving throw at the end of my turn for that, or is it just eventually it'll disappear?
It's for the rest
wait,
of your
it is
life.
technically the end of your turn. Yeah, forgot that you guys go back to back. Yeah, make a strength save.
Is this one also at disadvantage, or
No, it was just for the first one.
okay? Natural 20.
The brambles, having done nothing, promptly drop off from you.
I just kind of shrug as I pull off the arrow, and it's just like as I put it down, like, huh? It just goes.
She was really more effective as an archer, let's be real, guys. The animals. Well, they see. Well, the wolf is 1 square over, but Bigby's hand is there. I'll move it down as is relevant, and spiritual weapon is 1 higher up. This elk is gonna try to ram Morak. As it just does a loop, but the wolf can't quite make up the ground. Oh shit, hold on. Oh shit, Morak.
You know, I'm totally realizing that my green flame blade should have totally just like destroyed all of them when it hit it, because it does it does the thing where like whatever gets hit, then the thing next to it gets hit with fire.
Oh,
That's interesting. Man, it's like reading HOA documents means that you don't remember your make 'em up game mechanics.
Tragic.
Yeah. Well, now I'm here. Bring it on, David.
Yeah, so 26, I'm gonna take a wild guess hits. Make a strength.
You'd think that. Because it's true.
Oh, that's how that works. Wow, this is fucking worthless. I'm just realizing. Make your strength save.
Oh, okay.
Morak, you get hit by an elk for 12 damage as it just kind of pushes against you and tries to just bring you down, but you stand firm, not having been knocked prone. And that's the end of the animal's turn. Yeah. The druid is going to use a legendary fuck. He doesn't know where silence is fucking centered on.
He just goes, wah, 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 wah.
All right, I'm gonna
Wah,
roll
wah.
a d8.
Found it.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See where he starts running because he's still blinded.
Can I opportunity trip him?
Eric, I was muted for that, but I was laughing my
Possibly.
ass
We'll
off.
see where you go.
Thanks, Will. I thought it was funny.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
So
Runs. He fucking.
I can't see.
He runs into the fucking wall. Morak, No, you don't even get an opportunity attack. He went nowhere. All right, cool. Morak, your turn.
Okay, so since he's blind and deaf, I'm assuming is that auto crit at that point?
No, it's just very likely.
Wow, really? He's just standing there flailing?
It's sort of like, the situation of like, just put up the arms.
Wait. I have to be honest. Silence is concentration, and so is Big B's hand. I forgot.
Oh.
So silence would have dropped.
You know what? We'll just roll with it for now. That would have affected that legendary action. I'll just buy him that back in a second.
Oh no. You did make him look like a complete buffoon, though.
Walked into a wall was the sum all. It's not as though he did some big game change. Anyway, it's your turn, Morak. He is still blinded, though, but he's no longer silenced. As you finally hear, I can hear all the noise. You hear a woman screaming from a little bit south of you, and a hyena
Laughing?
I didn't know what sound to put with a hyena.
They do like a laugh, a yip laugh.
No, it's like a deep guffaw. Like
Morak,
I didn't know Goofy was here.
Morak, looking at this buffoon just flailing around.
Oh, he's gonna fucking kill you.
I haven't called him a buffoon. I didn't know I could talk yet. My ears are just working again. I'm gonna go hit him with my sword.
My sword.
With my sword. Sorry. Shadow Blade! 28. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah.
And you see Morak's eyes glow blue. And I finally used my new psionic power, which is called psionic power. I didn't think about that one.
Nice.
And my great psionic training has allowed me to add 1d8 to this hit.
Wow.
Boom. How's that feel, David?
He's looking rough.
Okay. I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. Shit, wrong button. Damn it. Damn it.
Roll that funky.
14 to hit.
Does not.
Well, you have
Okay,
advantage.
I didn't want to anyway.
You have advantage.
You do have
Oh,
advantage. Thank you, Will.
You're welcome. just keeping the rules as they should be.
Oh, if that's the case, we're gonna have a fucking conversation later then.
I'm gonna say a 21 probably hits him.
Yeah, that'll do.
19 psychic damage.
Okay.
He's alive.
That is the end of my turn, because I am a fighter, and I'm a simple man with simple needs.
One second. An effect within range. No, that seems shitty to if you can't see it.
Go ahead and cast Power Word Kill on Morak.
Himself.
That's fine. We'll accept it.
You're a bunch of fuckheads, you know that?
Did it look like he summoned the elk spirits?
Yes.
Dope.
For your bunch of fuckheads.
Wait, Eric, were you when you attacked those bees? Was that non-lethal?
You know, I gotta say, if that was lethal, it was doing the herd a favor.
It's not attack the bees, it's non-lethal.
Mm.
I will... I don't know how I say I non-lethally hit. Like, Morak would be doing that, but with a mind sword, I don't really know.
To be honest, you can't do it. Much like Kaguya stabbing with fire, Sunny, Zeka calling down spirit guardians, you can't do it non-lethal if it's something that inherently kills.
Yeah, I just assumed that since we hadn't really attacked the Archdruid that much, it would be fine.
Yeah,
Well, he's
also,
not dead.
Been wailing on the Archdruid all night.
I'm not too worried about the bees.
I'm not saying we haven't hit him, I'm just saying we haven't done a lot of damage.
The Archdruid, you all see as little bits of like blood and sweat drip down, you see him actually like kind of fall to a knee and kind of breathe heavily and does not do anything. And as his blinded condition ends, he just starts kind of glaring at all of you, but not yet moving.
Does this ring any bells for Artuk?
You have never seen the Archdruid actually fight.
Understood.
But yeah, for the moment, it's like to give a frame of reference, it's like he very clearly looks like winded and like is taking a second to take a knee, which in the middle of the fight is perhaps an odd choice. Byron, you are up though.
All right. Well, Sonny, thank you for scaring off the wolf. I'm going to go through here now. And he'll use that 10 feet to go into there.
You see a wolf and a stag circling Morak. And also the Archdruid taking a knee. Good game, good game, good game, good game, good game.
Brian go, oh shit, there's a lot more creatures here. Excuse me. And he'll go to there.
You
look up at the hyena and go, Artuk, nice.
I like, give a yip, I guess.
To clarify, Byron, the Archdruid has taken a knee, and based on your position, you have popped through a wormhole and decided to walk up right next to him. Like, not even like an adjacent square. You are next to, like, you could
sit on his knee.
Face if you wanted to.
What do you want for Christmas?
Oh, I know.
All right.
Oh, there. I just wanted to say thank you for, well, Your force is very beautiful. I'd really appreciate if you'd, stop fighting, and please allow us to talk and work things through. I highly recommend that you do not keep moving towards violence because you will cause untold things that you will not be able to account for. And they will disrupt the balance of your forest. So please stand down.
Make a persuasion check.
Sweet, can't roll below something.
Yeah.
I like that he said this as next to him, Morak currently is like headlocked with an elk, and like has a sword in the other hand, and there's like blood splatter on him. He's like
bee corpses.
Yeah, like there's bee corpse goo all over him, and then there's archdruid blood on his. I was gonna say it's on his sword. It's not really because it's kind of just like a lightsaber shadow thing.
But I can't roll below a 10, so that'd be a 23.
My man has such a high wisdom save. Such a high wisdom, period. And he rolled a natural 1.
All right. Let's fucking go.
As he looks around, and in particular, he looks up towards Artuk. Speak, boy. Boy.
All right.
You do see he reaches out his hand, and Sonny, are you still holding onto the staff?
Yeah.
You feel it like...
Oh, well, sorry. I would have had to set it down to make those attacks, actually.
You see him raise up his hand, and the staff just kind of begins to glide towards him. Not quite Mjolnir speed, but fast enough that you probably want to step out of the way.
Sonny's gonna run after it. Wait, shit, come back!
I'll say this. You guys are, for the moment, out of combat.
All right. Then...
hold on. Kezia, you hear this going on. Do you still go after that one fleeing druid?
Nah, I just wanted to put the fear of Kezia into her. She's good now.
The druid
fear of Kezia.
But yes, if you guys all would like to reconvene around, I'm going to just say the gateway closes. As Byron, you kind of say, stop, take a minute.
Can Sonny step through the gateway to try to get ahead of the staff and try to catch it?
Make a sleight of hand check.
That's cool as fuck.
I'm just gonna pick up the bow as I walk over that direction. I just shoulder it awkwardly.
17.
Way too big for you.
Awkwardly shouldering.
You absolute natural 1 again.
Oh my
as
gosh.
he comes to reach for it, you get the sense he's done this a million times. It's like one of his effort. Actually, Artuk, this is one of those effortlessly cool moves he does. And you see Sonny just like an action shot of like his hand and showing the staff approaching, and then suddenly robot hand just catches it half right before.
Oh, that's great.
Not so fast.
As Bigby's hand is presumably fading, can I give the spirit wolf like scritches?
Yes. It appreciates them. The elk looks on jealously. but unfortunately, it fades before you can give it scratches as well.
And Bigby's hand makes like a puppet hand and says, "Don't forget to believe," as it fades.
We rejoin ourselves immediately after the end of the fight. For simplicity's sake, I'm just saying a minute has passed. So any relevant spell like that is done, just because I want to clear the fucking board a little bit. But everyone has thusly rejoined the one second. Everyone has thusly regathered around the Archdruid, who is not dead, wounded perhaps, but you wouldn't even call him bloodied. Just tired and kind of taking a minute as you guys are trying to find a time to let's say explain the situation.
Wounded pride, you might.
I'm going to Artuk. Do you swap out from your B shape?
Yeah, I'm gonna paw along the log until I'm pretty much right over top, like 5 feet from, and then I'm gonna pounce down onto the ground. And while I'm pouncing down, back to Artuk and land on my feet.
Okay. And you see, just to once again reiterate, even now, like with some of his armor battered, you still all can see just the immense size of him. He is like he is 9 foot tall, but he's still furball. So it's like just an immensity of scale. Even on the ground, you can see it that this natural living through and through has done well for this man. He has a vicious V. You think if you put your hand on, you could fucking cut your hand on his abs. You could grate cheese on those things. Jesus.
God damn.
Looks totally normal.
Yeah,
old Archdruid. This is literally what this is what he looks like every day.
Same old, same old.
That's what
Zeka's
cheese
gonna
will get you.
Zeka's gonna lean over to Byron and be like, "Hey, does he have like? Why is he like sharp?"
You know, whenever you work out a lot and you eat a lot of raw shit, you know, you just get kind of yoked.
What? Wait, work out? What's working out? And you get yoked like a chicken?
Most people say like a cow or another farm animal, but you know, you get strong. You know, Warrak, you know how he's got like muscles and stuff. He works out, like doing push-ups, crunches.
Say
Right,
you're
but,
a
like,
beast boy. The Archdruid says that to Artuk while you guys have in canon. This is like happening in the background. You're like, he's got this. All right, this is just we need to give us a sidebar, guys.
Byron will go through and explain macros, how to work out, and then go, and I don't follow any of this because I like drinking too much.
You're gonna want to be 30% beer, 30% liquor, and 30% wine. The extra
What's the last 10%?
Oh, that's Pruno.
Concentrated power and will.
But yes, the Archdruid looks upon you. As Sunny has established, he is still holding his staff, which is just this massive oaken staff, probably about 8 feet or so long, kind of branches out at the very top with a kind of crystal, not transfixed in or like held by it, but kind of just suspended in the air between, like, if you think of like two branches that kind of like divide like this and sort of begin to come together, it is just floating suspended in the center of it. And it's like an opaline material.
The crystals crash.
Crystals.
Archdruid Röfír, you will not hold me from protecting this place, but if you're willing to hear what I have to say, your wisdom and listening would be appreciated, as always.
He's just silent, but looking at you very clearly, like, focused.
Archdruid Röfír, I fled this place when the blight came on to me, and I learned that the herd, as per the norm, decided that protecting this place was worth more than any one individual. As the individual, I was afraid, and I ran. And I ran from all of you, and I ran from these woods, and I ran, or tried to run from this blight. And I learned real quick that I can't run from this. And the lesson that taught me that was the people and things around me getting hurt real bad. And so I stopped trying to run. And I started trying to hide from it instead. And I learned real quick that you can't hide from this thing either. And the lesson that taught me that was the things around me that I cared about getting hurt and watching the world suffer because I was in it. And so I took a deep breath and I rethought everything. And I tried to fight this thing. And I learned you can't fight this thing. And I learned that lesson by the people I cared about. And I look over at Sunny, getting hurt. I'm done trying to run. I'm done trying to hide, and I'm done trying to fight. And what I'm watching y'all do here, as you try to protect this place the way you always have, is I'm watching y'all fall into the same damn pitfall that I just fell into. A year and a half of travel in the world, meeting people and watching a lot of things get hurt that didn't deserve to get hurt. And a lot of opinions causing strife, but also helping people. Taught me that things aren't as black and white as all that. To beat something doesn't mean to be stronger or faster, or better or smarter than it. You don't have to win to beat something. You just gotta learn to understand enough to be a step ahead. And so I came back here with these people to address this the right way, to get one step ahead of this whole blight. I've been talking with Ashira. She's been calling to
You
me.
see his head hit him like perk up just a little bit. Like
She's-
there's an element you saw where he was like, as you were talking, he was like almost like absorbing the words, still but like glazing over, almost like the like. In so many words, I understand your point, but you're still fucking wrong. And the minute you say that, you've like kind of recaptured his interest.
She's been calling out to me and calling me here to help. She understands a next step. And I think that that next step that she's been pushing me towards involves being able to see and hear a good and bad and shade the gray in everything. And I think that I needed the time that I spent out and around, away from all of this and the herd, to grapple with and come to understand that. And I think that, much like the herd, each Blightwalker who's come before me has failed to grasp that idea. And I think that's why one after another, they failed to run, they failed to hide, and they failed to fight. Each one I've learned about has tried to do one of those, and just like me, it didn't work out. I've been lucky enough to be given another chance at it after failing those things. And most of that was granted through the herd I found along the way. I'm going to take that opportunity, and I'm going to go to Ashira. And I'm going to try to work with her to understand what all this is and to get that one step ahead of all this. I want the Blightwalkers to end with me. Because at the end of the day, I'm setting out to do the same thing I've always done that you taught me to do. I'm going to protect this forest, and I'm going to protect the bigger forest that this herd I'm traveling with here is teaching me to protect. So, we just showed you there. We're strong enough to do this despite you. I don't want to have to, though. Y'all were my herd first. Y'all have what's best at heart. And y'all know this place and know this evil and its seriousness as well as I do. I'd rather do this with you than despite you, though if you're going to force me to, I'll do it despite you. I'm strong enough. I've grown enough to do that with these folks. So, Archdruid Röfír, either stand with me or stand aside. I'm headed to the heart.
And what will you do when you are there, little Artuk?
My goal?
No, I know your goal. I've known that since the day you left. Survive and expel this. I've never doubted your faith in, or even your devotion or love for these woods. You were just unfortunately placed in these circumstances. What are you going to do? And he begins to like kind of unsteadily get to his feet. At this point, like still kind of hunched forward more in that 7 foot tall form, which still towers over you, but you understand this is more of like a non-combative stance. This is how he generally like moves throughout the herd.
I'm going to find Ashira there. And together with her, I'm going to do what none of the Blightwalkers before me did. I'm going to listen. I'm going to learn. I'm going to understand. And without a biased opinion, without believing that one side's right or the other, I'm going to judge.
And if you judge poorly, and if you fail, what then? What of these woods? What do you... You say that you'll go there regardless. And he kind of looks at the party. And perhaps I may slow you down, but perhaps you may go beyond me anyway. What do you do if you fail, and you've taken out, and if you've removed me as an obstacle to your journey, but as an obstacle for when the blight releases? What do you care for? Not for the herd. No, that's not a fair question. I know you care for the herd, and I know you care for these woods. But do you understand the ramifications? You are not the first Blightwalker. I know to an extent what you are, though luckily I've never had to deal with you in that, or one as you in this way. The consequences of your failure are not just your own. Perhaps you fall, perhaps your friends fall, perhaps they're willing to do that for you. I am not willing to let these woods fall. I'm not willing to allow it to spread, and I'm not willing to allow you to go to the heart of these woods where all the where our magic comes from and poison it unless you can tell me what you are going to do. Why you deserve my grace to let you go. Not as Artuk and Röfír, but as one who is blighted, who believes they have a solution.
Röfír, what happens when you fail? It's, I think that I'm having to learn to grapple with some pretty similar things to what you did when you stepped up into the position you're in now. You took on a responsibility that at the end of the day, no matter what, puts you as the last line of defense against all the things you care about falling apart, ending and dying, and horrible things coming as a result of it. You make decisions as best you can about what you're going to do walking forward into it. But the answer at the end of the day is that you don't fail because you can't. Because there's people behind you who are believing in you and trusting you. And there's something ahead of you that you care more about. Enough about that you can't let it die. You feel the support that comes up from underneath you, and you use it to stand strong, even when your legs are falling out from under you. You take steps forward, whether alone you could do it or not. Because you have to. Because there isn't failing. In my own weird kind of way, I ended up falling into a position much like your own, but I didn't have a whole lot of guidance to do it, so I've had to figure a lot of this shit out on my own. And when I say my own, I don't mean alone. I mean, I had to find people and learn and bond and form these connections to understand it too. Behind me here, this is Ode and Byron. This is Kezia. This is Zeka, Sunny, and Morak. These people each have taught me the types of lessons that I think that you had to learn in your own ways along the way. And a lot of them have been hard taught, and a lot of them have been painful, and a lot of them have caused me to hurt as much as they've caused me to help. But these people and me together form who I am now, and I believe in this person that I've become to be able to go and stand up against this. And I think that Ashira does too.
He looks over the collective party, kind of passing over. Morak, he waves at Kezi, who's smiling with the blood of his successor all covering her face.
Mhm.
Looking over Arta, or fucking end me, Zeka,
Oh my
Byron.
fucking god.
But you
We
see
really should
them-
make a counter for that.
It's uncanny. Fucking take
Opposite
a shot every
sides of
time
the
you fuck it
fucking
up.
alphabet. It's opposite sides of the alphabet.
It's opposite side of the alphabet, not even phonetically similar.
Not even.
But as he looks over, his vision stands on Sunny for a little bit. You say there is no failure because you aren't allowed to fail. I've failed plenty. I've failed to protect these woods many a time. I've lost many I care about. And he looks squarely at you. And I failed to protect you from this. I failed to protect you from this grim responsibility. Failure is inevitable. Failure must be strived against, but it is ever present. And he just looks squarely and he just gestures at Sunny. And what would you say of him? Of your influence on him? Is that not a failure of yours?
I suppose.
Look at him. His skin is made of metal.
I suppose, in my mind, it's only a failure if, when all's said and done, it was entirely in vain, and you learned nothing from it, and gained nothing from it, and found nothing from it. And in the same way, you didn't fail to save me from this, Röfír. I'm standing right here in front of you. We got to keep pushing, even when things get shaky along the way, and understand that the things that hold us back as we go can be the things that teach us how to keep going. I got a lot to learn, and I think it'd be a lot easier if you'd be willing to stand there beside me and teach me like you always have. And I've been doing it without you, and I'll keep doing it without you. But right here and now, you've got the opportunity on your end too to make sure this isn't a failure, to make sure that at the end, all of it did matter. And all the struggles we hit on the way here, and that you've struggled with up to here with the blight, don't have a tragic final chapter. Let's end this story on a success. 2 herds.
I'd like you to make a persuasion check.
I think behind him, like as he's talking, I kind of just typed this in the chat, but like everyone's just kind of like getting together and like holding hands and showing like we're together, you know.
A chance. But alrighty.
All right, this is a
Bushko, great time.
Bushka agrees.
We're all here together.
This is a straight roll from Artak with persuasion.
Okay.
Could he use wisdom instead of charisma? I feel like he was speaking very wisely just now. I don't know.
Oh my god. Bushka, please.
Bushka's a druid. This is Bushka's jam.
It's a wild shaped druid has gotten up on Byron.
If it I mean, it only stands to benefit. I can do it with advantage by spending inspiration. There's no better time to spend one than here, so I'll spend an inspiration to its advantage.
Okay.
The 13 stands, but it's worth the inspiration.
Okay.
If I give him an inspiration, does he get to take the highest of the 3?
No.
Yep.
Wait, like an inspiration or a bardic inspiration?
Inspiration.
I'll let you re-roll again. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you just re-roll that 7 effectively.
Yeah, and once with everyone holding hands, Byron will just kind of reach out and pat Artuk on the shoulder
And
say, "One hurt."
okay.
And then Zeka will also reach out and pat on their shoulder and say,
Okay,
"Who
hold on.
hurts?"
Are you guys sure you guys want to put all your inspiration into this? I'm not telling you whether it's good or bad, but are you sure you want to bump it all into this?
Well, okay, hang on. Did you answer my question from earlier? Can you use wisdom instead of charisma for this?
No,
or
this one's going to be charisma.
It's going to be charisma. In that case, I feel this is very important, and this is the end of his backstory. So, yes.
Thank you.
It's getting towards his front story now.
Are we going to regret that later when we're making death saves? Maybe.
Possibly.
Do you mind if I roll this on my... Actually, no. I don't want to roll that on my spore dice. There's a very meaningful not rolling that on my spore dice.
Not to do that. Natural 1, and I just force you to take... It's a luck roll. You decide to
It's not even... Yeah.
Fuck it.
All right. This is from the people behind me. It bumped it up by 1.
Hey,
5%.
Every inch counts.
Eric Glaze, you will be the safeguarder of this information.
Excellent.
I mean, can't you trust Bushka?
I can trust Buska, but I don't trust her internet safety. She doesn't even use two-factor authentication. It's fucked up, Bushka. It's fucked up.
Bad data integrity practices over there.
Cyber has big problems with her.
Yeah.
Okay. Röfír looks around at all of you, closes his eyes, and just looks up towards the sunny day. This is a journey I cannot go with you on, Artuk. I cannot be your teacher because I am of the herd, and you have found a new herd. But as he does this, he steps to the side and just kind of gestures forward. Though, as one of the former 19, you may go with my blessing and seek what you may from Ashira. I wish you luck. And he actually, as he does that, you see, make an insight check.
Insight. 16.
He's got dad tears behind his eyes, like he doesn't want to see like a dad when their son is moving away for the first time, but they don't want it to be known that it's affecting them. He stands close to you and just levels eyes with you. I wish you were not the one to have to shoulder this burden. Though I have every faith in you that if anyone is able to fight back against it, it is you. Looks at the party and is with your herd.
So, what was that last thing you said?
And it is with your herd.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Archer Röfír.
I will see to it that you are not interrupted.
I did not need your support in the end, but the fact that I have it means more to me than you could know. And with that, I lead forward.
If I could have my staff back though.
Oh yeah, Sonny, he's good. We're good now.
Oh yeah. And Sonny like kind of like hands it out, sticks it out towards him.
Ah, thank you. Cast Sunbeam on Sunny.
No!
Sneak attack.
As Zeka's walking by, he's kind of got his hands in like his shepherd's pockets, and he's kind of like doing the cocky walk that I'm sure you can picture it, but he's just like kind of walking up and he's like, "So, you're pretty big."
Bigger than you.
Yeah. You're like bigger than me, but like you're less like doughy.
What is dough?
Oh, well, let me tell you. And
He cracks down his staff, wild shapes into a raven, and flies away.
Ah! I'll throw some stale breadcrumbs on the ground and keep going.
He circles back around. Or maybe an unrelated crow. You're not sure.
I hand him a loaf of keto bread that I made with chicken paste.
He eats it all in one. Like, it's honestly
fuck.
terrifying. He is gorging on it.
And can I walk up to Artuk?
Absolutely.
Hey.
Hey, Zeka.
I just wanted to say I'm sorry for getting so angry with you.
It's,
I now see that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
No, you. That was awkward. No, you. Please, you.
It was hard for me to separate you from the blight, but I now see that that's not who you are. And I'm with you to the end.
Thanks, Zeka. I just stood up to Archdruid Röfír, and honestly, the whole time that I stood up to him, I feel like the only reason that I could square shoulders with that guy is because I was standing all your back. I appreciate you. You were forgiven before you even asked. And I'm sorry too.
Oh, it's okay. And this is the first time we've ever resolved a conflict without killing someone. It's like,
yeah, this is great. I'm really glad for that, given that I kind of care about those people.
Yeah.
Really, it's kind of nice that there were only 2 of them there. There were actually 17 more that could have showed up. That would have gone poorly.
In that situation, we definitely would have had to kill a couple, right?
I mean, probably we'd have had to lose, but then we'd have had to figure out how to get there despite lose. I'm glad we don't have to think about it.
It's such an interesting potential plot thread that one could have gotten had they gotten, let's say, a different roll of the dice early on.
Well, regardless, yeah, I really value the things that you just said, and you've given me a little bit to think about there.
Glad for it. Got a lot to think about, but I feel optimistic about thinking for the first time in a while. Let's go figure this shit out in the center. We're pretty close.
Yeah. Let's save you and let's save Sunny. Yeah?
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. And let's save Milos.
Woo.
Milos?
Y'all good, man?
Milos. Oh, fuck, he died. Give me 10 minutes.
Yep. All right.
Guys, all continue on though from this eventful little cross in the river. You guys continue on. It takes perhaps taking it a bit slower given your wounds. Do you guys short rest before you go there, or do you just head straight?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Please.
Please, thusly short rest. And just mark down any hit dice or any relevant things such as that.
Oh, I'm using them.
But as you guys are doing that, I will take a moment to narrate. You guys continue on through towards the Sacred Grove. It takes perhaps another hour or so. I'll call the short rest. It takes the form of you guys just moving, but moving very slowly, knowing that the Archdruid has given his blessing. You don't have to be as scared for the different creatures of the woods seem to give you more leeway. You no longer fear tracking or any reprisal of that sort. Eventually, though, you come upon the heart of the forest in the Sacred Grove. Before you all, in an immense clearing, perhaps a half mile in diameter wide, you see at the very center a massive tree blooming. The trees of this forest are tall, to be sure. As you got further into the level of, like, say, redwood trees, this still stands far above, miles into the air, with deep roots. You see, knotting even the land of this grove, deep into it. You see an intricate web of the natural life energy, all stemming from this single tree at the center. And as you look upon, you see at the edge, Artuk, you do see a handful of perhaps more curious crows than you normally expect, watching you all before quickly departing. You know it to be a form the herd will often take. Who it is exactly, perhaps Röfír, perhaps another, it doesn't particularly matter. But what does matter is this. You are here. You see before you the ancient tree, and I'd like everyone to just make a wisdom check.
It's a check, right? Not a save.
Just a check, yes.
It's the same.
Byron and Kezia, perhaps fittingly, perhaps you're caught up on the majesty of the place, but that is all that you sense, and seeing the looks upon Artuk's face. Artuk and... What is that?
Oh, sorry, I was just
okay.
putting in my thing. Yeah, but ignore that.
Artuk, Zeka, and Sunny, however, perhaps for Artuk and Zeka, because of the nature of your magic, where it comes from this deep reverence for this natural or otherworldly entity, you can feel that energy. And Sunny, to an extent, you can feel it as well, whether it's from your resurrection and that energy that brought you back and fuels you, whether it's from just seeing and your closeness to Zeka. The three of you can feel just this aura of this place, of just almost like high energy static, but in a calming way, where there is power here implicitly. The land itself is suffused with it and will imbibe itself given the circumstances. And for perhaps the first time, Sunny, Zeka, I think, has a bit of an easier catch reading it. You can understand what it means to be empowered by the land itself, or even by a god itself. The power of this land is so ubiquitous and ever present. There we go. But yes, you all thusly arrive at the Sacred Grove.
Well,
ooh, this is pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I've only been here once, and I don't remember it because I was real tiny.
Do you know if there's anything else that you need to get taken care of here? Is there, like, anything we need to get to prepare?
I mean, I figure from here, I'm just gonna ask the tree how to find Ashira. And hopefully it'll lead me right to her. I figure at some point we're gonna have to confront the blight somehow, but I don't know when or where or how. I'm hoping it's not right now because we're all, a little bit more winded after that. But be ready in case Ashira just is like, "Yeah, we're here. Let's fucking do it." I don't know what she's gonna say.
I'm gonna be honest. I thought this was
know.
where the blight was. I thought that's where we were going.
No, I mean, the blight's here. Like we've been walking with it the whole. It's on you too. You know.
Why'd
This
we
is
walk so far?
because I
I have perhaps minutes to live.
well, because this is literally where we need to be to talk to the person who knows how to stop it.
And sound like kind of like hefts his maul around. I feel like we've got a pretty good shot at it already. But I mean, we're here now. I mean, I
Yep,
don't want
we're
to
here.
put a damper on this.
You know,
I
we
suppose
got
this you know more about it than I do.
So taking inspiration. Zeka, if you're detecting magic, yeah, you can absolutely see. It's not so much. I mean, if you look at the tree, it is all powerful. Like in a word, it is a conduit for the natural energy of not just Artuk, not just the Archdruid, of everything and everyone in and of this forest and all around you. And you can feel it ambiently throughout this grove. It is such power as, while it isn't necessarily focused, it is just raw natural magic.
Mm.
And then you see a lead box. So you're not sure what's in there. No.
Oh no!
I run after it. No, I'm joking.
It's getting pulled away like a dollar on the end of a big piece of string.
Don't
Also-
fuck that box.
You know, just you know, I feel like you probably don't have big thoughts or opinions on it, but Ode, Morak, specifically you two. Ode, this is super important and cultural, and you have my permission, like I said, to write about it all you want and, you know, share a level of knowledge. Don't share any way to get here, but understanding that this is, you know, our culture.
You see ye old map quest being like crossed out. But it's crossed out. You do notice first thing says teleport most of the way there.
Also, Morak, literally, if you can't feel the magic here in the air, like all around us, that like is what powers us, there is nowhere that you will feel it. Like, if you ever wanted to try to understand how I can sort of just weave things out of the air, even though you've had to study it, like, just know that this is like 8,000 times, like, you know, that this is it. You can feel it here. I swear, if you can't feel it here, I don't know what's up.
I can't feel anything. I don't know what you're fucking talking about.
Well, I won't say I didn't try. I literally,
Evidently, I'm the crazy one, but no, it's fine. Now just fucking just out here, 10 years at goddamn academy, and that fucking leaf apparently has more potential than me. Whatever, fuck it. Fine. I'm gonna go over there with Ode.
What was the fucking blade of grass's name?
Douglas Fern.
Yeah, Douglas Fern. He's actually a very high level druid.
He can be the first mage of Cathartus.
Well, I guess at this point, I'm just gonna go and I guess sit at the tree. And I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna sit down at the tree. I'm gonna take a minute and I'm gonna lean against it, like I'm almost like I'm there to take a nap against a warm tree on a summer day. And I'm gonna take a deep breath and I'm gonna focus comfortably instead of anxiously, comfortably on holding in what isn't me and letting connect what is me. And I'm gonna just under my breath in my head as loud and clear and confidently, Ashira, I'm here.
Okay. I would like you to just roll, quite fittingly, I want you to roll a wisdom save and just a spell attack.
Wisdom save. 13. Spell attack. Oh wait, can I guide myself? Not on a save, but on the spell.
You can guide yourself. I definitely would say that's kosher for this.
Okay. Not on the first roll, but on the second roll, that's kosher.
Go ahead.
Okay, so guidance is plus a d4. Spell. Fuck. I would have gotten myself on the first if I could, but if I can't,
it doesn't apply to guidance. Is the problem.
exactly.
Or
The saves, yeah, that's I figured. Slash roll 1d20 plus 1d4 plus 9. 22.
What does this look like as you begin to commune with the tree? And is anyone helping or otherwise assisting or doing anything with this as this goes on?
I think Sunny is gonna kind of like take a few steps back, just because of his whole situation. I don't think he would. He has more potential to hurt things than he does to help, I think, at this point.
Okay.
Helping in its own way.
I think Byron will just kind of softly whisper some words of encouragement and just, hey, this is your time. This is everything you've been working towards. And I have every faith that you can tackle this. Give him bardic inspiration.
You can use that just because we didn't say that until afterwards. You can use that for either one of those rolls if you want to boost the ladder with the guidance, or you want to boost that save. It's up to you.
I'll boost the save pretty obviously here. It's the 8 for your inspiration.
Indeed.
So goes from a 13 to an 18.
Nice.
Made the difference, I imagine.
Good use. Good use.
Yeah, that was. I know what that roll was. Good use.
No, you don't. Kezia, is there anything, or Kezia and Zeka for that matter, are either of you wanting to add anything to this?
Is this like a ritual kind of a deal? Like, could we do something to help, or is this all Artuk and we can just buff him? You know.
If you want to try something, I will hear it out. Is what I'll say. Okay, Kezia is backing out, so yeah, Zeka, if you want to try something, or if you just want to buff Artuk, I'll say it's one or the other, just to stop it from being like an endless spam of things.
Okay, wait, so what was the first option?
Either buff Artuk in some way, or do something yourself that would, in effect, lower the DC, in so many words.
You can either buff him or debuff the tree.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I
do want to try something.
Yeah, do whatever. Either is fine. It's one or the other.
Okay.
Fuck the hell.
This is Zeka's not going to do this. So I cast it earlier. So I resummoned Milos during our short rest. And I think like from Zeka's cloak, Milos like flies out, and Zeka like kind of looks at him with confusion, and Milos is going to kind of drift towards the tree like in interest. And I don't know how to roll for this, but I kind of want it like how he kind of like had that moment with those will-o-wisps earlier. Like in some way, can he like call to them and have them like kind of come around and vouch for Artuk or something like that? You kind of get what I'm saying, or is that just like so crazy?
Make an Arcana check, I think. Hold on, let me look over the skill list real quick. I'm gonna say, yeah, make either a religion or Arcana, or just a straight wisdom.
I feel like, religion and Arcana are the exact same for me, so it's really just comes down. I feel like this feels religious in nature, so I'm gonna go religion. Pretty decent.
Okay. As you go around, Milos once again assumes his wisp form, and I think, much like as depicted, there is a very large, very literal tree on the outside. But even internally, like going past the bark and the branches, there is an internal warmth to it that almost has an ethereal quality to it. And I think as Milos approaches it, he kind of passes through the veil with kind of his wisp form. And then just as Artuk, as you kind of try to commune with Ashira, you see these wisps led almost like in a trail kind of begin to surround the tree, just kind of begin to cascade and surround and cross and almost like bloom up across it. As you see, the spirits have just been like, for lack of a better word, engaged by that. I'm going to roll a very quick but very important check. Fucking damn, you guys have all the luck today.
Hell yeah.
What I like to hear.
Fucking this die. The one I'm supposed to kill Brenna with, it keeps giving me natural ones. Jesus. Anyway,
I assume that's good for us.
it is. In this context, it's basically you're fighting and you want them to have low numbers, you want to have high. But in that context, Artek, what do you say to Ashir? What further do you say to Ashir as these wisps kind of surround and as Sunny Time takes his step back?
Ashira, I'm here. I made it. I think, for better or for worse, and through all of what I've been through to get here, I finally am starting to understand what you've been trying to let me learn. I think I'm ready to take another step. I'm hoping the last step here. But I need you to guide me in the direction. I feel, with these people behind me, confident that I can take the step. I just need to know where it is. One more time, can you help push me along the right path?
All of you hear Artuk say this, and all of you, in this kind of ethereal voice that just pierces into your minds, hear, the next step is right before you. Allow me to show you the way. As you see the bark of the, for lack of a better word, as I haven't named it specifically, the spirit tree at the Sklade Center, kind of begins to crack open and widen in a just glow of this radiant yellow-green light. And outstepping from it, you see what looks like a feminine form, probably about 6.5 feet tall, with this wearing, in an odd way, very similar outfit to Archdruid Röfír, with wooden armor, but rather than it forming an entire kind of armor for it, it is just along the chest. You see like different like tattoos all along their arms, like this copper toned skin, but you don't see a face immediately. Instead, you just see this plain wooden mask with slits only for eyes and a deep verdant green glowing behind it. Above that, you also see, kind of wrapped in a, I can't remember the hairstyle, but basically like it is basically like there is an undercut here, and it is like a very heavy like warrior braid all straight over the back, or straight pull back. I'll send a picture. I know exactly what it looks like in a minute. And very, very long ears. That is to say, you can't quite tell whether this is a very old elf or a true fae. But before you, Artuk, know it in your heart to be Ashira. As she steps forward and looks upon all of you. Am I to assume you are the Blightwalker? She says to Sunny. And that's where we end the session.
Oh, that's great.
What can I say?